Hi. If you knew her, welcome. I'm Brenda. We're gonna have some fun tonight. My birthday was on Wednesday, so we're gonna have just a little birthday action here too. I did pick up a brand I've never heard of. I think I've heard the name, but it intrigued me. It was from the Shop app. It's by Jerome Alexander. It's called Stackables. So we're gonna play with that whole contraption. And then I did a small Colourpop order a couple weeks ago, a while ago, where it was like got an email and stuff was like 40% off. So of course I'm like, hey, 40% off, I'm placing an order. So we can play with all the Colourpop too. And I'll show you some birthday gifts and all that in between. Just here to have fun, try to make you laugh, because we all need to laugh all the time. Why am I not connected to my screen over here? What is happening? Hold on. I don't know what happened. Hold on. Why are we not connected? Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. Connecting. Oh, okay, just so I can read comments. Hello, Shelly. Hope you're having a nice week. I'm here in Connecticut this morning. Too funny. I mean, I thought it was like kind of raining last night. Wasn't really paying attention to the weather. Too funny. I wake up this morning, walk in, coffee, because I always have my coffee maker ready to just go. And I look out the kitchen window, and I have literally like an inch of snow, and I'm just like, holy shit. I was like, nothing like in the middle of April getting an inch of snow. And it kind of warmed up, basically melted, but I still shoveled my front steps and stairs. So I go, hey, it's gonna drop at night. I don't want it to get cold. You know me, I got packages coming. I don't need my mailman falling down. I was floored, absolutely floored, going an inch of snow. And it's like I said, I still have snow. It's wild. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Cat Kim. Miss Caitlin's in the house. What's up, girl? Miss Alex. Ladies are having a good week. I'm just like, I ate only about like 45 minutes ago. I am like so stuffed. We went to a restaurant yesterday for my girlfriend Nikki's birthday. Her birthday's on the 15th. So we always kind of, try to get together, and me, her, and my mom went out to lunch at this, it's called Craft Kitchen. So it's like real food. My God, they had some like crazy jacked up grilled cheese. I'm like, oh, sure, I'll have that. I mean, the freaking sandwich had been this big, and like focaccia bread and all that. I'm like, I was like, I ate half of it. So I'm like, heated that up tonight and had that. Because we're also having, of course, a goblet of wine over here. This is tonight. It's Pinot Grigio. I was gonna do champagne. I'm like, nah, I'm in the more little mood for that. It's by the brand Luna de Luna. Nothing, crazy expensive or anything. Wait a minute, I got stuff blocking my view here. Okay, there's my bunny buns. Nicked up bunny baby. Miss Laura. Thank you for the birthday wishes, ladies. All right. Okay. This brand here. Stackables. I'm sure I'm backwards, right? I'm guessing. I'm just gonna go with a wild guess that I'm backwards. Because it was weird when it went to go live. All of a sudden, my screen looked like it flipped, and I was like, "What happened?" Because even now, it's going like, if I'm backwards. I did. I had a wonderful birthday. Me and my mother went to the casino, and y'all know if you go to a casino, you have to go in with an amount that like, okay, if I lose this, I'm not gonna freak out. Mom made an extra 100, and I broke even, which is shocking. Absolutely. Well, all we play is video poker. She'll play a couple slot machines here and there. I don't usually bother with slot machines. I'm a video poker girl. But since I lived in Vegas for like 8 years, I'm more happy to just get, as we call it, like a loose machine, meaning that it's paying out or you're just getting some play on it. Sometimes you go to the casino and it's like, you're lucky if you can get two kind pair, and you just lose your money. Like, we were there for like 6 hours. We had lunch, but overall, it was like we had a wonderful, wonderful day of gambling. Because we go like twice a year. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yep, still backwards. Because I'm curious if I hit, me, every time I open this, there's like these new buttons. But I think if I flip it, it's just going to Let's see. Let's hit the button, see what happens. I think it's just going to shoot you at the TV over here. Nope, it brought me in. Oh, Bunny's still waking up for a bunny nap. Hello, Miss Teresa. Thank you. Mwah. Teresa, I know that you are doing better a little day by day. Teresa she's tough. She's going to be tough. She's been through a lot. Okay, I don't know what that did. Let me hit this again. No, okay, I must not hit it the first time. Sorry. Okay. You're doing your best you can, girl. You got this. You got this. Oh, nice cat. She didn't have a nap, but she slept for 12 hours. I plan on doing that tomorrow or Monday. I'm like, even if I can get a 10-hour day, it would be nice. Yes, I'm wearing the rosy shirt. I'm going to show you presents, like I said, but I'm not necessarily going to say who they're from, because everybody, I've already thanked everybody individually, but Miss Bunny, had to say it. So we know it's from Rosie, one of my birthday presents. It's so mean. You know I had to wear it. She just saw this little point. She knew exactly what it was. Oh, Caitlin didn't get a lot of sleep today either. I can imagine why you didn't get any sleep. Good for you. You're young. You don't need sleep. Sleep comes later. All right. I was on, like I said, the shop app. If you are on the shop app, every time you shop, you kind of accumulate cash. And then it'll be like, say you have $7. And you start scrolling, and you could do it into categories. And I just usually makeup, me, go right to makeup. And it'll be all different types of like discounts at certain vendors. And there's a ton of them on there. So I'm scrolling along, and all of a sudden this Jerome Alexander pops up, and it's called Stackables. And there'll be pictures. Well, the pictures, one of them's in a thumbnail thing. And it says like $40 off your purchase of 40 or more. I'm like, what? So I open it up, and I find this. It was actually on one piece. They gave me 2 top caps, but this whole stack of makeup. And I washed them, of course. Little set of mini brushes. They were $49.99. And it said free shipping, because I threw it in the cart. And sure as hell, it took off $40. I paid $10 for what I'm about to show you. This is a wild little stack. I'm sure back in the day we had something similar, kind of stackable, but this must be his. I'm sure it's trademarked for him of Stackables. So what it is here, like I said, luckily they send you a second cap, which is nice. All right, take this off. Now I just picked the shade medium, and it all just, you don't get to pick the rest, just pick the shade medium. So under the one cap, I've kept these 2 together. I haven't tried this yet. You know me, I love to try stuff live with you so we can see exactly how things work. This is a cream foundation. And then this is you can use this as a powder foundation, but see with like the little dots? It'd almost be like one of those, you could almost use it as a finishing powder also. Because, the finishing powder, like, say the Guerlain Meteorites has all the different colors. So this can work similar as a powder foundation or as the cream. So again, they, stack right together. And then, so I said, let me keep these 2 together since this is the foundation. So that looked like I said, there's an extra cap to go on this one. So here you get a highlighter. Is it called highlighter and blush or 2 highlighters? The split blush. There's 10 grams of product in here, which is good. So you got 5 and 5, basically 5 and 5 grams. So we're just watch everything. Don't worry. So we got blush, highlighter, and I'm gonna put the foundation on my face. Oh, that's like a peachy kind of gold blush, which goes perfect with the highlighter. Okay. Then the next little stack is 4 eyeshadows, and it's called the quad eyeshadows. And in here you get 8 grams of product. So each one has 2 grams. We got a math lesson here with me, right? Hello, Patty. Hope all went today well with the sun. Was it today or yesterday? Man, I never know what day it is. I know, a stack of makeup. I'm checking the comments. Yeah, it does kind of look like cargo. Because it's cargo. I still had a pretty good cargo collection going. I don't know if any of them look matte. I mean, we're going to swatch them anyway. But simple and easy, we like that. Got a brow bone shade. That makes me happy. And again, that's where you can use like the blush and you can use all the products any way you want. Did I put the pink on there? These are, well, they're kind of like satins, I guess you would say. Right here. I'm trying to cover that up. I forgot the damn Band-Aid. That was my fault. And then you do get a lip piece. So this is where you can mix your own lip color. And in here you get 6 grams of product. Oh, it's 1.5 grams, but I won't do that. I forgot to tell you on the foundation on that. I think that's the powder one. Or is that the cream one? The cream foundation is 8 grams. And the powder one is 12. So, I mean, overall, I got a ton of product here. Neat little thing for $10. I was like, first off, really good for travel. Because, I mean, especially if we can get these shades to match me and everything. And then you can have like your own little kit, like I said, or I just, you want to take like the finishing powder with you to work. You've got the cap, you can take the cap on, done. It's pretty neat. Pretty damn neat. And like I said, it did come with this little brush set. Now, obviously, I would probably not use this to put on foundation. Maybe the powder. But, eye brushes and, little travel set. Very nice. But hell of a deal. Without a doubt. Hell of a deal. Okay. And then I'll show you the other one, too. So that was my first one. Yeah, so if you're on the shop app, maybe check it out. We'll see how it goes tonight. I'm just trying to see if there's anything in here. Well, the eyeshadows don't have talc, Teresa. They're actually mica. Lipsticks, blush, 2 shades. Yeah. But it's called, I don't know why I keep calling it Stackables by Jerome Alexander. But I knew I'd heard that name before. Jerome Alexander, but I didn't know anything about the makeup. I have the cargo collection, I think, boxed up. I would never, as a YouTuber, it's not worth me showing you anything that you can't get. It's wasting my time and yours, unfortunately. I would hate to do that, to go, oh, here's a bunch of like, or Too Faced, if I showed you a bunch of stuff that's like no more. That's just me being mean. No, but I think I'm pretty sure that's one that I boxed up. I might have kept a few items because I do like their bronzers and stuff like that. Oh, glad he's doing well. He's going to be eating lots of popsicles. Okay, then like I said in the beginning of Colourpop, I get an email says 40% off. I'm in because I'm like, okay, 40% is 40%. Beats 10, 20, or 15, or 10, 15, or 20. Oh God, is this okay? It's a Sailor Moon. I was taking a guess on the Sailor Moon because I know nothing about Sailor Moon. So this is the Colourpop Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon for Love and Justice eyeshadow palette. So that's this one here. Oh, they actually do put the names on the back of the palette. And you get 14.5 or 14.2 grams, excuse me, of product over 12 shades. So a little over a gram a piece. This is workable. And your deepest shade is this plum, which works for me. This actually looks like a decent like blue-gray shade. So let's swatch this one. Oh God, of course. The first shade's a pressed glitter. It's gotta be. Doesn't say it on here, does it? Because it sure looks like a pressed glitter. It could be one of the little chunky monkey ones, but I think it's a pressed glitter. I still think it's a pressed glitter. I could be wrong. It's right there. Yeah. I was gonna say, let me just put a little dot of concealer on this monster here. I'm slacking, I know. Okay. And overall, it's pretty. I mean, these 4 bottom shades are banging. A couple of these, but it's pretty light, considering they look very colorful in their little outfits over here. This is like a matte that looks like it has that micro glitter in it. It probably blows away. It's a duo. This is kind of a duochrome. Kind of. It's not picking up very well. All right, the one shade, it's there. Believe it or not. It is a matte with that micro sparkle. It probably would, it could hold on. It might blow away. Who knows? This is pretty light. What is up with this shade? This don't want to pick up either. Oh, God. I don't know if this is a pressed glitter too, or is this a duochrome? I have no idea on this shade. It's this shade here. It might have a little flip to it. There's definitely like blue, maybe purple, like micro shimmer again. This blue is pretty. There's that one. I'm digging this bottom row though. That looks nice. Yeah, I like the purple. Over here. Okay, this is why I hate watching this way because I can't see what's happening. Yeah, that's supposed to be a duochrome too. It's where that's one of those regular with the red brown base. That's what this has got to be. And then this blue has micro shimmer in it too. So it's basically a matte, but it's, well, they might stick. Stuck and I blow on them. Ah, more. I'm going to swatch the blushes too. I got some blushes. Oh. Okay. Patty, did you get snow? I think there's a couple of these. I think you're right. I think there's 2, maybe more. I did look quickly on the Colourpop site to see if they were there, and it looks like they were there, but I just had this one for Love and Justice. Cat Kim has the new I've seen Sailor Moon. Okay, so I got what was it, blush and highlighter, pressed powder highlighter, Moon Kingdom. Yeah, I had a kitty cat on it, so I grabbed it. It's a cute little kitty. And it's purple. You know, come on. Of course I'm gonna grab it. So what are they calling this? A highlighter? Pressed powder highlighter. Okay. That could be a tough one to pull off. I don't, it might have a clear base. It doesn't look like it here has a clear base. Oh, and then this one does that reticulation thing. So this is just from, it says Sailor Moon X Colourpop. I don't know the other one. And this is From the Moon Pressed Powder Blush. 6 grams of product. And a kitty cat. So of course I grabbed the kitty cat. This looks pretty. Yeah, that's pretty blush. I can have fun with those two. And you know, I'm gonna get 2 eyeliners. If I already have these shades, I'm gonna have a tantrum. I don't have, luckily, a lot of Colourpop, liners. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at my shades against, like, just the color of the packaging, and luckily they're different. Okay, so this one just says Colourpop BFF, Pretty Guardians, Sailor Moon, X Colourpop, Crystal Tokyo. So that's this teal one, I guess. This one here. That's pretty light. I'm trying to see. Does it have gold in it? That might. And then purpley one. Okay, they all do have different names. Pretty Guardians, Sailor Moon, X Colourpop. And this is the shade Juban, Juban. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, because I've never seen that word. But again, I don't watch Sailor Moon. I have no idea what that means. And personally, I really don't give a shit what it means. And the packaging on these has like little faces. And then the one with the kitty cat, and then the other kitty cat. All right, what's going on here? Yeah, I definitely have never seen Sailor Moon. Cat, that's my blush. Yay, we got the same blush. Nope, Patty had a little bit of sleep. Yeah, I have an inch of snow up here, Patty. Still. I woke up to it this morning going, literally screamed, holy shit. As I'm about to turn my coffee pot on, like, look, you just kind of all of a sudden look out the window, like, what the holy shit? Because then I can see my hot tub and everything of how thick it is going, wasn't expecting that today. All right. Let's play with some. Let's do a little swatchy, right? Feels nice. All right. Like I said, I just went with the shade medium, so. Oh, hell, it matches right on. That's what you gotta want in a foundation. Do you see what I mean? Of once you start to blend it out, it goes right in with the color of your skin, basically, more or less. I mean, I got some redness going. Okay, I can deal with that. We'll try a brush. Because I'm hoping the brush will pick up, obviously more than my fingers. Okay. I hate to put the brush back in here, but I still will sterilize. Look at me just using it. Okay, I got lip balm on. Well, at least this will hopefully be like an easy fix like last week, because I'm going to take the shadows off. We're first going to play with the Jerome Alexander ones here. And I can take those shadows off, and then we can play with the Colourpop. What do you say? Light, medium covered? I don't think it's full, but. I mean, it seems to be buildable. Put that freaking lip gloss on. Yeah, I'll say probably medium coverage. I'm just going to roll with that as medium coverage. I'm going to spray this right now before I freak out. I'm going to spray my brush with the Beauty So Clean. And this, because I touched it with my fingers. All right. Oh, it kind of dries down. It's not sticky. I love it already. As long as it's not sticky, I like it. crazy wackadoodle eyebrow going. Yeah, I'm going to say light medium coverage tops, which sometimes that's all you want. Smashbox, my primer. Back up. Yeah, because I figured with this stackables, maybe some of you travel a lot and maybe it'll work for you. I don't know. But yeah, Jerome Alexander. All right. And I will use some of his brushes here. I'm really impressed that sets down. So I'll use this as a finishing powder last, or one of the caps on it. Stick it together with the foundation. All right. So let's play with this little guy. This brush should be somebody a new brush. Here. Something that'll fit in here. All right, so we'll try. Oh, picks up nicely. This is it. Are you there? Hello. Is it there? I don't think it is. This might be too late for me. Okay. Which in a way is fine, because then we're just going to slap that Colourpop over the top. And again, I might just kind of wipe that area of my face off too. We're just playing, like I said, for $10. You think I'm going to complain? It's $10. Go into the highlighter, see what that can do. Okay, the highlighter is nice. I can see it. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get over the top taking out the International Space Station with it. But that's okay. Not everybody wants that. So I'll put that underneath here. Watch my comments because I get to be a bad girl. Yeah, I think mine says purple highlighter on mine. Thank you, Kat. Yeah, it's a damn good match, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Shelly ordered 3 mascaras in different colors with glitter in it. Anyone see these? There's a lot of mascaras out there with glitter on them. Is it the Maybelline one? You did what? I hate when this thing blocks me. Yeah, I got to clean up my closet. I've got it. This week, I'm literally just going to be like, it's spring cleaning. Well, midwinter spring cleaning. Got to clear it up. Hello, Miss Marcia. Hope you're having a wonderful week. Let's play with some eyeshadows here. I mean, I'm just going to go with my usual fluffy brush and probably a flat brush, yeah. These eye looks will be very simple, obviously. But I'm just, more curious. Does it pick up with like a fluffy brush, or do I need my denser brush? So this is my fluffier one. And I'm going to go with that, like a coppery shade. Oh, shit. Yeah, it definitely picks up. I need a mirror. Oh, wait a minute. I should use their brush. What you got for brushes here? What you got for brushes? Basically a lip brush, angled liner. And these are, they're light, but I washed them. Like I said, they're fine. Okay, little packing brush. And this is just a wider version. So this is a little fluffier. We'll try the fluffier one. Why not? Like I said, I'm just hitting them with this orangey shade, coppery shade. It definitely works. And I bet there's other, I should have looked at the site. That would have helped, huh? I bet there's other like blush highlighters, probably other eyeshadow that you could buy individually and make your own stack or add to your stack. You know what I mean? You know me, I just get curious on things and like to try new things. All right, gonna go in with the pinky shade. Using this, I wiped the brush off. Same brush. This one. And the brush is functional. Some travel brushes can suck. I mean, depending on how big of a pocketbook you carry or purse, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, you could take, part of it with you, all of it with you. It's up to you. And I'm going to use, obviously, the Wet n Wild shade. For the brow bone. At least you're getting decent amount of product, not just like, oh, here's 1 gram of eyeshadow. All right, so I'm just going with the gold. I'll do the gold with the orange. We just want to see how these apply. They work. And so far, so good. I gotta say, everything's going on. So it's buildable. That built right up. 2 swipes. On the pink. I'll put the yellow over there too. Why not, right? Keep it simple. Or you can just use, like, don't forget, like the yellow as like an inner corner highlighter. Or inner eye right here. And then do a deeper shade on the outside. And don't forget, you can use the highlighters as eyeshadow too. So fun there. Like I said, we're not going to go too crazy. And I do want to play with the lip product. So again, I could break out the back of my hand, but I'm just going to break out my little spatula like this to hold. I'm going to mix 2 shades together because I can. Okay, the red down here, the reddish shade has a little bit of like micro shimmer in it. I'm talking micro shimmer. The rest look fine. So I'm going to take a little bit of this and this and mix these together. Yeah. Oh, I can show you how. All right, there's the 1 shade. I just flipped the brush over. That's the darker shade. That's why I figured they're cute. Let's mix them together. I need a little more of both. Give me one of my. Let's take the brush back in. I was going to grab one of my flat brushes just to pick up a little more of each one. There. Okay. Just mix them up and apply. A little more. And then you're trying to look at the. Okay. Cute. Nice color. And again, you can wear one of the colors. You can mix all 4. Have at it. You do you. I'm going to pick up a little more of that deeper shade. Just a touch. There we go. Stack it. Pop the top and you're good to go. Like I said, you could just put the whole stack together. But like I've been doing, I've been pulling off the top 2 and leaving the other ones apart just so I can tell the difference of those are the creams. Pretty cool though. All right, Jerome Alexander, not bad. Stackables, fun. We like different things like that to try out. And like I said, for that shop app, whatever, it's like, I'm like, this is not going to take $40 off of this. I'm like, there's no way. And it was just $9.99, $10. I had probably paid tax, so I probably paid 10 something. It was just unbelievable to go, okay, this is going to work. I got my $10 worth, absolutely. Like I said, I can use it for plenty of things. Say it on here. Wait a minute. Made in China, designed in the USA. Exactly, Shelly. That's how I feel. Oh, I just start cleaning stuff out, and it's refreshing just to go like, oh. Oh no, Marsha, I'm sorry about your Dalmatian. Sorry, you've been feeling good too. It's like everything's everywhere at this point. Yeah, 14, you know. Yeah, the lips are definitely more pigmented than the shadow. But it's easy breezy, simple. And like I said, I didn't even look into is there other, which I will now, of course, check out to go, are there other little shadow palettes? But it's still workable. Not everybody is like me that wants over the top most of the time. Oh, thank you, Marsha. FYI, for those of you who got or get the freebie gift pack that Ulta offers now and then, they're shipping some expired La Roche-Posay minis from 2024. Oh, good to know. Thank you, Marsha. We like to always put out to everybody of what's happening in the beauty world, and that sucks. They should be sending expired products. They probably don't even know what's happening either. Okay, I'm going to leave the lippy on. But that was definitely, you know, the shadows, like I said, simple, easy. And we'll play with the Colourpop. Nice shadow. Got it ready. I even got a face halo down here, so I can even just wipe the cheeks right here. So we can play with these blushes and highlighters and see what those are about. Now, considering I don't need to sit here for 10 minutes with you. It's going to wipe it right off. Those face halo things, I'm just going to go right here. We're just taking off that little, just the blushy swatch, blush and highlight. It's coming right off. Caitlin turned me on to these damn things. I've used to get them in the boxes and all that. And I'm like, I mean, if I was like camping or in an emergency, yeah, sure, I can use this to like take your makeup off for if you don't have access to anything else. But to use that to just take off my makeup all the time and be like, that's it? No, absolutely not. I'm still that double cleanse kind of girl. I'm taking that foundation back. Filled back in nicely, so yeah. No problem. I do like this. It pretty much matches me, though. It makes for a nice thing. Marcia's curious, is anybody ordering from Nomad on the sale this week? I think it's what, 25% off, something like that. I think I saw that. I agree, Kat. Yeah. Expired products as a gift really sucks, especially for valued customers. Exactly. Exactly. Kat gets it. Why are my eyes up? I did to get in, well, I did. So funny, I'm at the casino. At the casino, they have Sephora. So, of course, I'm going with Sephora because I wanted to hit them up for a birthday gift. Second birthday gift. And I'm laughing because while I barely checked my phone, but I knew I happened to open it for something to check. And I saw that I had two separate Sephora orders that were both delivered. And it was funny. One came by UPS, the other came by USPS. So I was like, interesting. I don't know why they both didn't come from the same. So I laughed of one was in the mailbox, one was on the porch. Going, okay, cool. And then so while I was there, I think I had every girl in the store help me because, they weren't like, it's at the casino. It was a little after 12, so maybe 1, 2 o'clock. It wasn't like they were crazy busy or anything. It was so funny when I finally get up to the register, the girl goes, "Oh, so who helped you?" I'm like, "All of you." I'm like, every department I was in, because I was looking for the Merit perfume. So I was in the perfume area for a while because, like I said, I had a gift card. And when I get gift cards, I buy perfumes because I don't need another makeup palette. Well, I do, but I don't. But when I buy perfumes, I can remember like who they're from. Oh, they'd give me a gift card. I got a perfume with it. Plus, I need another perfume. Of course I do. And then I was just, other stuff just kind of jumped in the cart, and it was a good little shopping day. Come out of there with the little Sephora bag, and I came home to the other 2 boxes going, perfect. But we've had miserable weather since Wednesday. Wednesday was the nice day, but I didn't get home till 6 o'clock at night, something like that. So I didn't get to photograph anything. And Thursday, Friday, and today have just been, well, the snow. So it's gray and I haven't seen the sunlight. It is what it is. I'll see the sunlight again. I think it's coming out Tuesday. Oh, glad you had a beautiful day in Portland. Yeah, the weather back here is just weird. You've got it, Teresa. She's listening and multitasking. Cat, I melt in the summer, so I love the winter. Hi, Liz. We're here every Saturday. And if I'm not, it's a shocker. There's usually have to be something major going on for me not to be here. We're glad you could join us. Oh, Marcia has, or she's curious if any of us also have ordered from Ulta called Secret. Oh God, who made that brand? Is it Beyonce? One of those? Is it a celebrity? I had the Ulta flyer. I think I chucked it. I remember seeing it in the little Ulta thing that came out. Marcia got the oil and the moisturizer hair mask. Let us know how they are. I love a good hair oil. And a good, it is Beyonce. Oh my God, I was right about something. You like it? Yeah, let us know how it works. Is it too oily or? All right, so we're going to put in the little blush here with the little keycap. Wow, that picked up a ton. Well, it's a lot more pigmented than the other blush, though. I would consider those more too, were highlighters. I mean, it can be lighter than me. It'd probably show up. But considering I picked the medium shades, I would expect it a little deeper. Like I could see that in the light set. Because I want to say there's like 4 sets. It's one of those of light, medium, tan, deep, or something. I guess I didn't look too much into this brand at all. It was just, I couldn't believe it was $10. That's a pretty shade, though. Very pretty. And that's the one that says Sailor, just plain up Sailor Moon X Colourpop from the moon. Pressed powder blush. And then we got the Kitty Cat Moon Kingdom. Oh my God. Pressed powder highlighter. So it's called Moon Kingdom. And they should have had the kitty cat like stamped in this. You got the cat in this. Put the freaking cat in that. Brushes all the way here. Okay, so this is supposed to be what, a highlighter? Oh boy. I really have doubts. I'm cleaning my highlighter brush off. I'm not sure about the base in that. I'm just wiping off on paper towel. All right. I mean, it looks sheer on the brush, so let's. Maybe I won't tap you off. Oh, I probably should have tapped off. I think it's blending in right with the blush. Yeah. Somehow this purple and this corally pink are like, oh, that's going to leave a hell of a cast, isn't it? But I think the blush is covering the cast. I'm not sure on this. Did I already swatch it on my arm over? Is that it? Well, I guess if you pair, no, yeah, maybe it's not a cast. No, I don't think it is throwing cast. I don't know. Oh, Shelly just tried the K18 repair. She loved it. Fabulous. Oh, I feel you, Marcia. She's like, I just got it a half hour ago. It's worth trying, though. It's always worth trying a new, product. Yeah, I love a good hair mask. Oh, so you do wear this as a blush then? Okay, the purpley one. Well, let's go for it. Put it right over it. Now my lip does not match at all, but I don't give a shit. We can change that too. Going in with the purple blush tonight. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what's going to happen here. I never know what that was going to happen there. Okay, I can work with that. I'll use it as blush. Thanks, girl. Appreciate it. Oh, Marsha's thinking she might order the Fairy Tale No Bad palette. Cat has Ghost Town. I have a couple of them. There's videos on them. I think I still have one maybe to use to, make, because I get behind on everything. Yeah, the purple is wearable as a blush. Absolutely, Laura. Totally agree. All right, let me get the lip brush out of the way here so I don't put that in my face. The eyeshadow. I'm going to take off the slippy. That's not going to match. But again, you can mix, those shades there too. That's why I'm guessing they must have other where you can buy the stacks individually. That's what I'm going to guess. Because why wouldn't they? Because then you can kind of create your own stack. Oh my God. I have like 3 of these REM blush lip things. Actually, I like just wearing them as a lippy. This one's called Off Book. Kind of like a pink. Yeah. I haven't even tried these as blush. I'm just like, I like this reshades I got as a lippy. I just wish it would retract into the container. But it feels nice on the lips. So, there we go. Get this brush off. Flat brush off. Y'all get your taxes done already? Thank God mine are done. I already got my money back. That's how I've been, Cat. I don't know. And then I started going through my collection where, all right, let me find my own purple. That's where I like found that Urban Decay blush that I had from years ago. Going, I knew I had some other purples. Oh, we can never quit collecting, Marsha. Come on. We all say, oh yeah, we're not a collector. Oh, I'm a collector. um, Pinot Grigio by the brand Luna de Luna. Just a cheap Pinot Grigio, nothing expensive. I was going to do champagne, but then I wasn't in the mood for champagne tonight. Gotta be in the mood for champagne. I just needed something sweet. And yeah, it's a great goblet, though. Look, check your spreadsheet, Laura. Good girl. Love Laura with her spreadsheets. All right, well, you know I'm going out that purple on one eye because my favorite swatch out of the whole damn palette. And then the other one, I'll probably end up with this blue on the other side. I'm trying to pick up a palette with no mirror in it. I did order from Mandy Makeup the Wado potato. Well, I bought the whole collection. It was like $80. And then I think I bought a lip. Did I buy a liquid lip or a lip gloss? Maybe a liquid lip. I don't know. It was liquid lip or liquid gloss, a lip gloss, and a loose highlighter. Oh, and speaking of, wow, I was talking about that brand. I don't think I've ever ordered through Instagram, like Instagram shopping, because she had the thing like, oh, the Wado potato was out, and I was like, woo. So I just hit like, shop now or whatever. So I grabbed the 3 items, the whole collection thing and the 2 other items. Because, at that point, I wanted to get to the $100 for free shipping. Because, of course, I want free shipping because I'm an asshole. And I placed the order, and then I'm just like, I don't go on Instagram a lot anymore. So then I was like, yeah, I'm out of Instagram. Couple minutes later, probably within 5 minutes or so, I probably noticed my phone. What the hell is this? So I open it. I get an email from Instagram going, we canceled your order. I'm like, what? Why the fuck are they canceling my order? What the fuck is this shit? So again, now I have no idea. Like, is this true? Because I've never done this. And I think I was probably on my phone, so I should have went to the computer. So at that point, luckily, Mandy, I bought her palettes. She's seen the videos, and I think she reposted me because, I take some pretty, beeping my own horn, toot, toot, hell yeah. I know I can take a goddamn good picture. So I'm pretty sure she reposted it. So I'd already been having like a private conversation with her in the DMs. So I hit her up going, hey girl, I just like placed this order on here through IG. And literally within minutes, I'm getting an email from them saying they canceled the order. Can you just verify this? Because girl, I will jump on your site or whatever and just go grab it off of somewhere else. Even the shop app it's on. So she got right back to me, which thank you, Mandy. Appreciate that, girlie. And she's like, oh my God. Yeah. She goes, this happened to someone else too. And I just went, at that point, I'm like, well, fuck Instagram. I'm never going to shop right through that app again, ever. Because fuck that. And so then I went into the shop app because I go, I'm pretty sure Mandy Makeup's in there. Sure as hell, went in, Wado potato, a lip gloss or a lipstick, one of the two, whatever the fuck I bought, and a highlighter. Bam, checked out. And actually, I made money because I used the shop app. And, sure. She's like, oh, thank you so much for ordering. And she's already sent it out. It's already probably sitting at the fucking mail at the post office. I was just like, I've never had that where it's like, nope, we canceled your order. Like, where the fuck do you get off canceling my fucking order? Don't know. Just don't fucking know nowadays. I agree with you there, Teresa. Because now we see how much, we all know what, well, you know for sure. Those of you who don't know what I'm talking about with Teresa was, she survived an F3 tornado. her house, car, everything's gone. Everything. She found some items, don't get me wrong, but overall, gone, wiped out. So it's only been a little over a week. I'm still in shock from her telling me and sending me pictures of what happened. I'm just like, oh my, I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. Liz, she loves makeup. Me too, girl. I see, Marsha. That's me too. It's like, oh, I gotta get that free shipping because they was even with Mandy makeup, it was like $100 free shipping, and I'm like, well, Wado potato there's like 80 because it's a whole bundle of stuff. And I was like, oh, let me just. And then I saw the highlighter, and I was like, well, hell, that's going in too. Because I can't pass up a highlighter. Good girl, Laura. She's been on about a month since she's bought a palette. I've been on a mission to use every single unused palette I own before buying anything new. That's a great thing too. I have 3 palettes left, almost finished. Well, see, you're doing right along, but at least you're using them. That's why, again, I was doing the pick a palette out of the mystery bag because I still do have a box of fucking palettes over there that I haven't used yet. We're going to get to them all. She loves the New Moon palette. She bought it back up. Yeah, dude, so glad Miss Teresa's safe. I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna try with this blue here. See how this goes as a crease shade over here. This even swatched out a little lighter than it looks, but that's okay. That's again where you can just build it up sometimes, which works for me. Sometimes it's easier to add than it is to take away. We all know that. I'm just going to use that purple right here. Lavender. Just to fuck with it. I do dig this purpley shade though. Very pretty. Are these magnetic? Let me see. Where'd my little magnet go? I know some color. Oh, it is hot shit. That just made my day. Cool. Good to know. The highlighters and blush too. Oh, they are too nice. There we go. Because because Tara used to get a lot of Colourpop. And she would say sometimes they were, even mine, I don't think they're all magnetized. Because that's where I would pull. I mean, most basically this shade so far, this teal, this peach, and maybe like this one. I'm pretty sure it's pressed glitter. I'm not using that. I'm trying to figure out these two ones over here, duochromes. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you can get creative with this palette, right? All right. Yeah, I'm fucking stumped. Wow, it doesn't. I'm not using that fucking glitter. There's no way. All right. Well, at least on the blue one, I know I'm gonna go with the teal. You can't fucking pop a shade in like this and then go like, well, I mean, not that you can't make it work, but. Use the highlighter. See, I've never watched the show. Like, are the girls supposed to have makeup on? Probably not. I mean, with the purple, I would probably just go with the lavender. Does this shade pick up on the... I thought I saw a cat. Okay. Yeah, this shade here won't pick up with a brush at all. I'm thinking that is definitely like a pressed glitter. I'm going to try this like whitest shade. I think that had a little pink in it. We'll see if that picks up with a brush. Oh, well, at least it picks up with a brush. Kind of. It's chunky on the brush. Oh, fuck. I just stuck my fucking nail right into that beautiful purple highlighter. I'm trying to get out from under my fingernail. One of those stabby damage. It happens. It happens. Shut the damn thing, Brenda. You're not using it. Yeah, I think this is it a duochrome? I don't know. It could be. It looks like it has some green in it. What the fuck shade would this be on here? Must be the Friends Forever or Starlight. Oh no, it's fucking idiot. It says it right on the front too. It's the Friends Forever shade. Because it looked like it went pink, but not really. Oh, well. This up here. Let me catch up here. I know, as a woman, and being bad enough that you're in a tornado, but to lose your purse is enough to give anyone. That's like our life. We keep our lives in our bags. So for her to get that back is just like, that right there is a huge relief on any woman. Yeah, I think she's still dealing with all the insurance and all that. This, you know, it's going to take a little while. Hello, Tracy Lee. Oh, she hit up Sephora again. Yeah, I hit it up on Wednesday and bought some goodies while I was there. Oh boy. Stuff just, jumps in the little bag. Couldn't help it. Because I was actually at a Sephora at the casino, which is obviously rare. So technically I have 3 orders. Bad girl. Because the first one I told you guys, it was just like, woke up in the morning and went, fuck it. I just ordered it. It was like, okay. Well, at least the liners match here, so I'll do the blue on one eye and the purple on the other. What the hell shade was this thing? Crystal Tokyo. What's going on here? These shimmery ones work as a liner. About to find out. Oh, they do. Nice. Now, purple on the waterline can look crazy. Depends on the purple. Pretty sure this would look crazy. I'm going to start again just on the lower lash line like I did with the other one. I'll still put it on the waterline because I don't care. But I need one of those, like a deeper purple for the waterline. Usually looks better. Usually. Because having hazel eyes is another reason I do like purples, because it makes my eyes pop more. But this shade is, I think it's going to be too light. Not bad for a purple on the waterline and all that. Could be worse. Seen a hell of a lot worse. Colors. Definitely keeping those. I gotta put some mascara on because I look like I have absolutely no eyelashes. What's going on with the hair over here? I brought this down because I'm so used to just, you know, me putting my hair back. Mascara. Duh. I'm still freaked out that I got all this snow. Ah. Only me catching my own eye. It's like I've been curling my lashes for probably 40 years. Probably longer than that. Shit. Makeup when we were kids. What do we got here? Well, I think I have colorful ones, right? Do I have any Colourpop colored mascaras? What do we got? Well, you know, if I don't have a blue and a damn maroon close enough to the purple. The purple that Bunny gave me, I definitely have to put on a white base with it. Because even when I went upstairs and checked it, I was like, I cannot see this unless it's over a purple or a white base. And that can happen with any colored mascara, obviously. This is just Maybelline Sky High in the blue. I probably need a base with this too, but I'll probably put on a base tonight. Oh my God, Greg went to get me, we were out the other night, went out to dinner, and picking up one of his work trucks, and it started raining on the way home, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, I need new windshield wipers. Sometimes you just don't know until you know you're actually driving in the rain. He's at his buddies, of course. So he calls me earlier, he's like, you were never to guess what these fucking windshield wipers cost. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, what do they cost? $60 for some fucking windshield wipers. I immediately went, welcome to tariffs. He's like, Jesus Christ. I'm thinking, yeah. Considering I've bought windshield wipers for the car before, I don't remember them being, let alone $40, let alone 60 something. I thought they were about 30 before, but it's almost like I replaced windshield wipers when you're in New England over here with our wackadoodle fucking weather. Well, now the whole United States has wackadoodle weather. I tend to go through, you know, your windshield wipers, they shit out because they make them like crap now. And you got to replace them almost every year to 2 years. And I was even like $60. Oh, well, I still need fucking windshield wipers, so it is what it is. He's like, fuck, I just couldn't believe the price. I'm like, mm-hmm. Get used to it, Greg. Unfortunately. All right. Yeah, look, blue and purple look. My usual. My usual. You know what? I am going to try out. Fuck this. Hold on. Because this is just too boring over here. We don't like boring. Fuck, I put those. And it's pink, so it goes with it. This is Miss Bunny Baby. Made me get the what is this? About Face holographic eye paint in Little Twin, I believe it does. Right here. Yep, that will work over this. That will work. Is there a little, since I got to rewash these little flat brush, well, there's a little flat brush. I'm just going to use that Jerome Alexander. It's an, what's the eyeliner brush? That ain't going to work. It could work, but it's easier to have a flat brush. Just another Syntho flat. Because, I mean, it's pretty, but it's pretty fucking boring. Sorry to say. Get all this off here. Oh, see, now it's prettier. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, give that a second try. You gotta remember to try to use stuff because you know, man, we all buy so much shit and we never realize. Or we never end up using it. Feel the wind. Still a little sticky. Jesus Christ. It'll dry down. Hello, Veronica. I know glitter, my fave. Absolutely. Drawers full of it. I have my lemon head LA, so I'm back to 3 glitters. Caitlin, I'm shocked. Caitlin has not placed a Sephora order yet. You okay? Do I need to take your temperature? You're right. She's being a good girl. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'll show you some birthday gifts in a minute. Yeah, I picked up a lot of the Sephora collection. That was one of my hauls, was basically almost all Sephora collection. I picked up the Prada eyeliner, like I said, a couple perfumes, the Merit lip liner. I don't think I bought any palettes. Thank you, Tracy Lee. We changed up the blush. I wasn't sure on the Colourpop here. But Kat says she used, I thought this is labeled as highlighter, I think. Yes. But she used it as blush, so we just ended up putting it over basically the top of the kind of pink one. And that's what we kind of came up with. Because Kat was like, hey, I can use that as a blush. Because I wasn't sure if it was going to leave a cast. I get scared on that with the, with that cast. The Sephora liners are great. Yeah, remember, Sephora has access to everything. Don't forget. Industry-wise, of all the manufacturers, all of it. And it's just because their name's stamped on it. I have plenty of their eyeliners. Love their eyeliners. And they've kind of rebranded too. They've been doing it over the past year or two. Because even Ulta, don't forget, they repackaged everything. Oh, absolutely, Rosie. Rosie said it takes forever to get your stuff back after a huge loss. Absolutely. Oh, I haven't seen that, Teresa. She said Sephora keeps advertising the sale. The website has not crashed. So that makes me wonder how the sale's going for them. Maybe a lot of people are backing off, And I would say, yeah, I agree, Rosie. The people are struggling and they're more like, since we don't know what this future is holding, we're like, do I really need that fucking lip liner? Or say a $40 lip liner. Fuck that. I'll get the, the Sephora brand one. It's a fucking lip liner. Veronica, the Blurple Queen in her natural habitat. Veronica, check out this one. Oh, absolutely. And yeah, Marsha, and especially when I lived in Vegas, they would dry up because of the fucking heat with the windshield wipers. Exactly. Oh, at least you got your Ipsy box. Oh, that's good. Because that beauty boost was worth it alone with the Tatcha. Teresa's in Tennessee. Yeah, it's crazy expensive for some fucking windshield wipers. And the car's like I love my Challenger, but it's a 2015. It's 2 blades, obviously. Why the fuck are they $30 a piece all of a sudden? Fucking nuts. Yeah, I just looked through my Sephora purchases, and most of them are not made in the USA. Most shit isn't made here, unfortunately. Thanks, cat. Caitlin, don't be fooled. The card is 500. But that's where then you kind of go through it again. You go, yeah. Or, well, is that 20% worth it? Because, like I've said, always try to watch the brands too. Because sometimes they'll have a sale while Sephora's going on. If Sephora's only giving me 20% and the fucking brand's giving me 30, I'm taking the 30 and I'll just do it right through the fucking brand. Depending on the shipping shit. Depending if you have to do some crazy amount, but if it's, $30 to $50, I could pretty much spend that at any goddamn store. That does not sound bad, Tracy. At least you got all kinds of lippies. Nothing wrong with that. March is being good, really being good, not placing a Sephora order. And that's a great time to buy gifts too. Well, hello, Miss Nix. I am so sorry you got locked out of your account. That sucks. So you're Maggie today, but I can try to remember that too, Nix. I'm so used to just seeing Nix come up. Glad you're back, darling. Yeah, see, I have Android too. I've always had Android. Always. Yes, I did wear the shirt for Alex. I did buy one of those Sephora cream lip stains. I was laughing because I bought that in store. I could have just obviously checked my phone, but I'm like, do I have this shade? I'm like, shit, did I already buy this? And I could look through my orders right then. I'm like, I don't think I did. And actually, when I got back, I was like, opened the other Sephora boxes. I'm like, oh, I didn't buy a double. It worked out for once because, again, I said, like, I'll go in and be like, oh, this is so pretty. And then, a month later, I go back and, oh, that shade's so pretty. And I buy it. Then I get home and go, you dumbass, you already own it. That's why you think it's so fucking pretty. Yes, Rosie got me this shirt. Like I said, I'm going to show you gifts. Buddy busted out Rosie on this one because I said I'm going to show gifts, but not say who they're from. Because again, I know who they're from. I've already thanked the people individually. That's true too, Teresa. She's talking IT with Laura. Oh my God, I'm losing my fucking mind. What's my TV? No, what do I have for a TV up there? I got so many fucking TVs in this goddamn house. I hate the one in the living room. I won't even barely sit in the living room. It's one of those fucking TVs that's like 70 inches or some shit. When I stand next to it, the fucking people on the screen are like life size to me. And it's always just like, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like, it's too freaky because they're just literally like, it's like life size on a TV. I'm like, no, I like my bedroom TV. It's like 40 inches or something. That's more than enough. Exactly. Exactly, Veronica. Unless I'm with you and you can say, B, you already have made a video on that. You haven't. That was with the About Face Foundation. Because I'm like, I'm going to get this. She's like, dumbass, you own that. I'm like, I do? She's like, yeah, you just made a fucking video on it recently. I was like, oh. And I looked at my phone. Like I said, of certain foundations, if it matches me pretty damn good, I have a certain section that just says foundation shades. So then I know, like, that's the foundation because I will repurchase the foundation if it matches me, obviously. Oh shit! See, I didn't smell it yet. I didn't even swatch anything. The cream lip stain has a ton of perfume. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, A. Martin. Kitties are doing fabulous. Still getting crazy, and especially with the full moon was rocking. I'm like, boy, they're just ripping through the fucking house, tackling each other. They have so much fun. Exactly, Buddy Buns. Bunny busted rosies. All right, I'll show you some of the gifts. My friends are funny, they're sweet, and of course they all yell at me, which I understand. You are the biggest fucking pain in the ass to buy for because you own everything. And I'm always like, you don't have to buy me fucking makeup. Obviously. That's my first thing of I don't buy me makeup because most of them know, like my certain girls, they know what I have. But like Gina doesn't pay that much attention. She's like, "Do you fucking own this?" It's like, no. Yeah, like I said, I use an app and it was free. I hope it would still be free. It's called Color Note. And I would just put, like I said, I was trying to log everything at one point when it wasn't this out of fucking control. But I have gone through and logged certain things. Like, say I pulled when I bought like all these NYX blushes, I already had a section for NYX. So I just went in and went, buttermelt blushes and then fucking listed them all. And even on, I think Plate Society might have one too. Because it's just, I have it where it goes like A to Z. So it's quick for me. Oh, especially if I'm shopping upstairs or some shit. Plenty of times I have to run down here and go, do I fucking own that? And then I go, oh shit, I do. Oh, damn it. But foundation shades are, it's like, does that one match me dead on? I think it does. I got to give it up to the ABH. I wore this to the casino. So I had that foundation on from, what the fuck time did I leave? Okay. Oh, 8 o'clock in the morning. I probably didn't take it off till 8 o'clock at night. I definitely had that shit on for 12 hours. Fucking face still looked damn good. I was like, right on, because that don't happen often either. Okay. We're just going to go a little random in here. Like I said, not going to show you everything, but show you some of it. My girls all know I love me some cleansing balms and creams. So we have Adrian Arpel coconut cleansing cream, and I love me some coconut. Definitely going to try that. Then we have a nice little candle here. Now, it looks all sweet and innocent on the box. You know nothing sweet and innocent with me. My dear friend, our friendship is like this candle. If you forget me, I'll burn your house down. And I know it's backwards, but so it looks like a birthday cake candle almost. Yeah, because it even has like the sprinkles along the inside. And it smells like lavender. So at least it's soothing. My girlfriend saw me open my Ipsy, and it was funny because I have the one where it's called this Ethereal Rose, and the one I got in Ipsy was very light. And I'm like, damn, I should have got the deeper palette. And she sent me over her deeper palette. And it is very pretty. I still, like I said, most of this I still got a photograph, so some of it I can't swatch or anything. What else we got in here? Oh, well, here's the box. Your Turn by Billie Eilish perfume. Actually, the bottle's pulled out. So it's the one that looks like a paradise. This is actually clear. At least on this side it is. Oh, maybe only on the one side it is. So then the cap, you pull it up. So the cap is offset off of it. And it's just trying to remember how to get it on. You kind of got to play with it because it goes on, kind of sideways. And again, Billie Eilish, I have all her other ones, right here. Little half heads. They're cut off. Got that. Adorable black little bag. Little heart bag. Put stuff in. Very cute. It's got the little strap and everything too. So you just take it with you. The way I love it. Another little one. Nice compact mirror. Beautiful rose gold. Can I read this one? And on here, oh, can you see it? It's on here. And it says, not a day over fucking fabulous. Absolutely. So that's going in my bag. Without a doubt. My little Ole Henriksen. My girls know I love me some Ole Henriksen. Dutopia 20% acid night treatment. Can't wait to break into that. This is always a nightmare to open. Good old NARS. The Afterglow Tempting eyeshadow palette. I give it to NARS, man. They really fucking kill you trying to get a palette open. And again, I haven't photographed anything because I haven't had any fucking sun. But gorgeous. It should this. Okay, so it says, a wise woman once said, fuck this shit. And she lived happily ever after. This is totally my attitude, as you know it, of fuck it. There's nothing wrong with having a fuck it attitude. Can I show you this one? I'm sure I could. Like a wine mug, almost. And this one's, I'd shank a bitch for you right in the kidney. And then even the little card. You're pretty fucking awesome. Keep that shit up. Hey, my girlfriend's there. Just too fucking funny. And then one of the last, I almost had a stroke when I opened this. Dolce & Gabbana. I dare you. Multi-finish eye and cheek palette. Made in Italy. That is this gorgeous darling here. Where this comes off. You can unhook this. And then this side's like a carabiner. So you can open, you probably could clip it either way on it, but it has the carabiner that opens. So again, you could attach this to something else. So this, okay. It does come with a little card on here. So it's literally like mattes, multi-chromes, multichrome. I don't know what melange bronze means, but okay, we'll roll with that. Couple mattes, a silver glitter, matte taupe, and a gel black. Wait till you see the inside of this gorgeous fucking palette. I'm trying not to blind you. If I can get the light to stop. Look at this fucking beautiful fucking palette. Absolutely stunning. And the black is a cream. So you can put, you can use it as liner or whatever. It does have, brush up here. All that, but gorgeousness. Who doesn't like Dolce, right? Well, I've been trying to keep that little thing in here just because we will do a look with this. Don't worry. But then we can, I can tell you like, oh, it says it's a multi-chrome. Let's see if it's a multi-chrome. Made in Italy, and you get 12 grams of product. And actually, you can put the stuff like on the back. That was most of it I had here. Here. That box in here. But that's just some, I got more stuff upstairs and all that. My mom loves to get all goofy, with pajamas and all kinds of goofy stuff, which is fine. I like goofy because I am goofy. But we'll definitely be playing with the palettes after I get them photographed eventually. Like I said, everybody knows who gave me what, and I've already thanked everybody individually. But thank you again. How can you not appreciate some birthday love? Spineless Devil, 3K cart. Wow. Damn. Makeup from online brands, more colors. Nice. Ghost of Christmas Past palette. It's very noisy here. For me. Hi, Tanya. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad I can help. I have like tons of indie brands. If you're new here or if you want swatches of things, please just go, hey, you got this palette? Can you swatch it? And I also do have like over 2,500 videos, and I do have playlists. So if there are indie brands, I have a specific indie brand, folder that would show them all to make it easier for people. Because then I think once you're on my page, if you literally just punch in like Gimme Glow or, Adept Cosmetics or whatever, it should show up of what I have. And I'm covered in glitter, of course, or shimmer. But, at least this is still holding on from About Face. Those are the two liners. So, not bad. Took it off. Yeah, the Dolce, it's gorgeous. What the hell did I buy? Oh, it was one of my orders. Oh, speaking of Sephora, we couldn't do this in the past. I have the Sephora credit card, and that's the only thing I use it for is Sephora. Perfect way to track what the fuck I'm buying. Now, anytime there was a sale, now when you buy on the Sephora card, you gain like rewards, whether it's $5, especially if I do a bigger order. Sometimes it could be $15, $20, whatever. Any other time during these fucking sales, especially like these 20%, I would always have like, money that's about to expire. And they would never let you fucking use your money. And I always thought, like, who the fuck are you to tell me when to use my fucking $10 off or $5 off or whatever? Son of a bitch, this time, I threw in, oh my God, a Givenchy foundation. I don't know. What the hell was there? Foundation and one other item. Like, I don't know, fucking lippy or some shit, I'm sure. So now when I went to check out, I go, it was still up there. So I go, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to see, because I was literally expiring on like April 8th, the day before my birthday. And was it $10? It was 10 or 15 bucks. And I'm like, I got to fucking use this. Because I'm like, I'll just won't be able to use like the 20% off. But I still want to use my $10. Son of a bitch, it let me put the $10 in. Because normally during that sale, it's like, you can't use that. This time it did, it was, like I said, it was 10 or 15. And then I was still able to put in, save more for the coupon code. And then it took off the 20%. So I'm like, this is fucking new, because I know you fuckers never let me do this before. So it was like a trial fucking thing to go, oh my God, but I only ended up spending like $50 for a foundation that was already over 60. And plus, I think it was a lippy. I want to say it was a lippy. So I was glad to know that worked now. And also at Ulta. People must have been bitching, or maybe they saw me screaming on here, because, again, it was even after last Christmas. People tend to also just give me gift cards, which is fine, because then, like I said, gift cards, I buy perfumes. So I went in, and I had a bunch of gift cards, and I popped in a fucking couple different perfumes. And it goes, 1 gift card per order. And I'm like, again, who the fuck are you to tell me that I can only use 1 gift card? What if I wanted to use 2 gift cards? What if I want to use 3 of them? Again, it's already bought and paid for fucking money. Who the fuck are they to say you can only use 1 gift card? Recently, I was on Ulta. What the hell was I grabbing? Probably a perfume or something. Yes, that Arabella. When they were doing that, when the sale they brought some of the shit back, one of my mom's girlfriends had given me a $50 gift card to Ulta. So I was like, perfect. The fucking perfume's $50. So to me, that canceled out. So now again, I get to the fucking shipping, checking out. And I go to put in the gift card. And all of a sudden, you could put 5 gift cards now. I was like, oh, well, good to fucking know. Because again, I ended up having to place multiple orders just to use these gift cards last year. So I was like, well, at least they changed that up. Maybe somebody was really screaming like me of, what the fuck? If I go in store and say I do a haul and I have 3 gift cards, I don't care if they're $20, a 50, and whatever. In store, I don't think they've ever said, like, you can't use multiple gift cards, because I probably would have just been like, excuse me, get me on with corporate. I'm using 3 fucking gift cards. I'll use 30 gift cards if I want to. Who the fuck are you again to say I can't use money that's already paid for? It's a paid for item. It's cash, basically. So those are the 2 updates on Ulta and Sephora that finally you can use your shit when you want to. So it seems. But it worked twice, and I still can't believe it. Oh, the noisy chain. I'm sorry. Okay. Liz loves it. The only glitter I like, Liz, is I've been through many, because you know how it makes you blind. The only ones I'll use now is Lemonhead LA. My screen is backwards with YouTube recently. Well, for a while now. Everything you used to be able to read the whole background. That's why I have all this shit up here, so you can read the palettes. But it's through Lemonhead LA. So mine all went dead after a while. And so I repurchased. They're having a sale during one of the sale times. And I repurchased the 3 favorite shades that I knew I loved. Because at one point I had like 12, 15 shades of them. At fabulous glitter, though. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yeah, I always tend to forget to say that, too. please like, subscribe. You don't have to hit the bell. I don't know. Just it's an option. Because it's fun here. You never know what's going to happen. I do try to make everybody laugh and have a good time and be goofy. It's just makeup. Thank you, Liz. Appreciate it. And exactly with Ulta, yeah, I want to use my points. I want to be able to use a gift card, all that shit. It's like, don't tell me when I can use my points or anything either. Oh, right on, Kat. I think my girlfriend Gina is definitely going to probably try that. Kat was curious, has anyone tried the Milk Makeup Foundation? And they actually have an exact match for her. Oh, I have a little over 3,000 points to it, Sephora. I just kind of keep them just rolling, like, and you know me, occasionally it'll be like, oh, here's 100 point this, especially if it's like Slowasu or some Kiristas or whatever. I was a bad girl though at Sephora. I normally wouldn't do this, and I only pulled this once in New York because I was laughing with the girls going, I literally have 2 of your boxes sitting on my porch right now. So when she brings me out, I go, well, where's my birthday gift? And I whipped out my driver's license, and she could see right on there, it says April 9th. She's like, she pulls up a stack of them. I go, and at first I almost got the Laneige, and I go, well, no, actually, I just bought a Laneige Lippy, one of the lip balms or something. So I think I got the Summer Fridays, whatever the hell ever one it was. I was like, I don't think I've tried that. Give me that one. She just gave it to me. I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, I'm like the person who feels terrible. I scammed Sephora for a second fucking, mini size or deluxe size birthday gift. I mean, for the money we fucking spend, it should be at least a full size item. Thank you, Spineless Devil. Appreciate the happy birthday. I think we're all hoarders when it comes to points. It's fun to hoard them because that's how I can do these crazy orders that, and take off that 125 or whatever. Or I love those deals, especially when the shit's all on sale or some new palettes. And you've seen me do plenty of them where I go, yeah, this order, and if I bought everything just at straight fucking retail, $200 and $300 something. But by the time discounts come off and the points and all that, I'm like, I paid $30 for this order. And some of them I could literally pay zero if I wanted to play with the points, but I still just do it in the 2,000 point increment to get the 125 off. Yeah, Buns, I was shocked. That used to piss me off of who are you to say I can only use one goddamn gift card? Now it's 5. And things you learn. Bunny is like the point queen with Sephora. She would know that. Because I even like when they do like, what is it, on Tuesdays, they change up like the gifts. And we'd be like, oh, 2,000 points for this. I'm like, no, I'll still just hoard the points. Because I'll take the little 100 pointers or occasionally like a 200 pointer. Oh, yes, Liv loves the Lemonhead Lily glitter too. It's the best. To me, it's the best. I've been doing this shit for years. And whenever I tried that Lemonhead back in the day when she first launched, I'm like, oh my God. It comes off cleanly. I'm not covered in fucking glitter for the next goddamn week, finding it in my fucking hair and places where it should have never ended up going, how did that fucking glitter get there? I mean, it's comfortable, beautiful shades, as you well know, but just so easy to remove. And it's not like a fucking shit show, as I'd like to call it, going, oh my God, I got glitter everywhere. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Teresa knew. Tracy, you can exchange 2,500 points for a $100 reward. But in reality, 2,500 points is $2,500 because we only get like what, $1 per point. So it's like we're getting fucked there at Sephora. That's why I think a lot of brands bounce to Ulta too. Ooh, we definitely don't have. I know I don't on the East Coast have a store called Rexels. They have these little point offers in store, and you can get a surprising number of points when you check out. See, I even do that like here at CVS with like the extra care bucks or whatever. There's always like 15% off of this or 30% off on a full priced item, and buy 2 items, get $10 back. And I play that fucking game, and I go out of there, and I'll just, whatever the fuck I grab, and whatever it is, I can get at least half off. So I'm like, hell yeah. Because I don't really go to Walgreens anymore because I don't get my prescriptions there. Yeah, corporations suck. Oh, I didn't know that either, Tracy. Okay, see, I've never done it with the traded in. At the 2,500, you can get a $100 voucher, but you have to use it all in one transaction. Aha. You can't save it for something else. Found that out the hard way. Shit. Yeah, okay, it's Thursday morning. Okay, I thought it was Tuesday or Thursday. And again, like, am I going to sit there and, oh my God, I got to get these points? Fucking worth it. Okay, Tuesday and Thursdays. Montebello. Now that you mention it, you may have already. I don't think they let you use our points to get cash off at the Sephora during the sale. Yeah, see, I've never tried to use the points. It was just trying to use, like I said, the credit card rewards, where it would never let me use it. And that's where I was just like, I am not letting this, like I said, it was 10 or 15 bucks. And there's no way I'm going to let 10 or 15 bucks go. And after I was like, oh, fuck, I literally just like threw this fucking Givenchy fucking foundation. 61 fucking dollar foundation. I've lost my goddamn mind. And some other random product. It was just like, they're probably in my loves or something. So I was just like, yeah, toss them in. I want to see if this will do this. Just out of sheer curiosity. And then when it fucking worked, I was like, fucking check out. I gave you, as soon as I saw the price, I went, I still got, both items for like 50 bucks. So it wasn't bad. Yeah, we're all points queens, Bunny. We love our points. Alex wants to know what's everybody's favorite setting spray. Mine is probably still All Nighter, which is made by Scandinavia. So I do love the Scandinavia products too, because they make All Nighter. Those are definitely probably my two of my favorites. Because I even use, all the different types with the hyaluronic acid and all that. And just the straight up. But Scandinavia, this brand here, this is the makeup primer spray. So I can use this as a primer down here. The one, I hope they still make it because it seems like it's kind of going away. I should hit them up on their site the other day. He was doing things. They have one that I use almost every time called the makeup recovery spray. So it's right after you like get out of the shower or take your makeup off. As long as you kind of put it on within 5 minutes, it's just loaded with like vitamins and all this, and just blast my fucking face. Because especially right after you get out of the shower, you feel like sometimes dry. It depends on if I'm trying new products or something, and you just kind of feel your skin absorb it. Like yes, and then go in with my essence and all right down the fucking line. But it's a product I've been using for years, like a fucking decade. And I keep noticing like the bottles are only like the little minis, like I just showed you. I'm like, I need a full size of that. But again, I even still like to catch them when they're on sale. Oh, Cat just got the Cosis, so she's testing that still. Have I tried the new Kerastase anti-frizz oil and the roundish bottle? I did get, I think, what the hell did I get? No, on one of the birthday gifts, I got the Makeup by Mario, or it was like a lip liner and a thing. I probably in the points I picked up from something from Kerastase. I have so much Kerastase, so it's like, and it's funny because I'm still trying to go through that Gizou, that Gis, is it OU? They have an oil too. And the Kerastase is still my favorite. So I used mine up and I have a backup ready to go. And I almost opened it and I'm like, you're going to fucking use up this other one, this Jisoo one first. And that one I have to be very careful with. I even put some on tonight before I came down. And I just, I kind of concentrate that more on the ends and everything. Because that's why it looks all nice and smooth now because of that. But oh my God, one time I put like 2 droppers and it's, it's not even, it wasn't that much. Because I was like, oh, that should, wouldn't be that much. And oh my God, my hair was like a fucking grease pit. And I was like, oh shit, okay, go easy with that. Because even just as like when I first do my, like a leave-in, I use the L'Oreal one, the Elvive or whichever one. It's like a purple bottle. It's like a nice leave-in. L'Oreal sent me one time in PR, and I loved it, and I've repurchased it already like twice. I love my 30-foot long receipt from CVS. Sometimes I am like, is this thing almost as tall as me? Because plus they send me probably an email every day of here's another discount. So I just like, I hit them all up, put them all on the card, get them ready to go. And that's why even one time sometimes I'll have them ring up like I got to there early. The pharmacy was fucking closed. I was like, shit. So I had some stuff clean. The guy rang and he's like, oh, do you want to use any of the coupons? As he's looking like, holy shit. I'm like, all of them, whatever you got. Because I'm like, I really like to go to CVS like once or twice a month, depending on my prescriptions. I'm trying to get them all in one fucking day. I've been working at it they're all close now where I can go, just put them all in one fucking day. But of course, like one of them I have to keep where they have to call the fucking doctor to get it back in. And sometimes they can be assholes. And I'm like, because even this time I was like, if this bitch says like she's not going to refill it, I'm going to snap because I know I have an appointment next month. So it was like, because they literally will pull that up like, well, if you don't have an appointment, you're not getting a refill. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, see, that's why I don't, anything I buy with points, I ain't taking it back because I will never fuck up my points at, especially Ulta. Sephora, I've returned shit. I don't give a fuck. Like that Bad Gal bounce mascara that was like $30. That fucking thing went right back. But again, I don't even think I used, points or anything on it anyway. Oh my God, you're kidding, Bunny. She said Amazon sells a CVS receipt scarf. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Teresa, her favorite setting spray is Morphe. Montebello likes Tower. Oh, yes, and the L'Oreal, that one too. That's another good one. Wait a minute. This is decent too. This is like the Revolution. It's kind of the dupe of it. But I think this had a regular sprayer. Oh, no, this had, but it came out different. Yeah. Where the fuck is my L'Oreal one? Oh, here it is. This some bitch works like it'd be as fast as you spray it, it's just like dried. You're like, what the fuck? How did this dry so quick? Little bastard's expensive though. I think it runs what about 13, 14 bucks, and this is like the biggest bottle. Going, can I have a bigger bottle of this? And I keep one down here, and I have one upstairs because I'm like, shit, it actually works. There you go, Marsha. She rarely uses setting spray. She just uses whatever I get for free for wetting my eyeshadow brush. And yeah, that sucks, cat. If you're like allergic to fragrance, and that's where you probably thank God for like ingredients lists now, because you can go right in and go, fuck, it's loaded with fragrance. Especially if it's higher near the top, then you know it's going to be fragrance. If it's down the bottom, then sometimes it's like, it may not be too bad. Yeah, I hear a lot of people like that Morphe, the continuous setting spray, which is nice because then you're just hitting that button once and Beauty Bay sells Scandinavia or skin. Yeah, I didn't know that. Shit. Okay, I'll watch that. Thanks, Alex. I did not know that. See, you learn something new every day. That's why we're all here. Teach each other new shit. Yeah, cat's not liking that Sephora cream lip stain. I do have one. It's upstairs though. I haven't tried it yet. 12 drops of oil, yeah. Well, especially if you got long hair. Yeah, that would make sense. Oh God. Even Tracy looked up the scarf on Amazon. They're so fucking crazy. Exactly, Shelly. Yeah. Mids and ends. And even just here, I'll grab my two pieces here and just make sure, like, okay, get the little ends. Because I don't need it up here at all. Because this is the deadest shit going at the bottom, obviously. Except when I immediately get blonded. I have certain, of course I do, things from Kerastase that's made for right after you get your fucking hair bleached. And even though I come home and color it immediately, I still use that. And I'll just put that, just at the fucking root. And not, just because sometimes your head feels tight after getting blonded. And I'll just get that oil just at the scalp to kind of relieve that tension. because your hair was just like fried, literally. I'm sure we have probably Seniors Day at the drugstores. Well, I'm 55 now, so I guess I can qualify for that. 55 and fucking fabulous. Yeah, I love the Kerastase one, and they have a couple now. They have different ones. I'm not sure about the round bottle. I'll have to look into the round bottle. But even L'Oreal, because at first I thought maybe L'Oreal owned Kerastase because they seem to almost do similar products, but they don't. They don't own Kerastase. So I was like, okay. But L'Oreal has one too, and it's probably in the same like a yellowish kind of clear golden colored bottle where it almost looks like a little wave to it. And that one's that's comparable to the Kerastase. But like I said, I'm trying to go with it. It's like a squared bottle of that Jizu. But you just got to use that. I learned hard way, like I said, of, oh, shit, too much. And I don't have like thick hair. So that's why I was like, oh, 2 drops of this should be fine. Oh, no, 2 drops was way too much for me. So I was like, I love argan oil. I used that for years, absolute years. Oh, that's good, Marsha. Marsha gets her points back from Ulta. But a couple of times the computer glitched and they just told you to call customer service, which is good because then at least they're giving them back to you. Tracy, like anything, start with a little. And then, no, I can go a second round and then go round 2. Sometimes you may need a round 3. It's kind of like, like I said, eyeshadow. Hey, we could anything. It's easier to start small, and then you can, because it's easier to add than it is to retract. And even with the hair oils, that's why. And back in the day, I would do full on just coconut oil over my whole head, fucking sleep in it. That's especially when I was like, blonde and crazy, and just because the coconut oil, I can get that to wash out. I stupidly tried olive oil one time. That was the dumbest thing I ever did because the olive oil was so thick. I had to wash my hair like 4 fucking times to get the goddamn oil out. I was like, okay, don't ever do that again. Thermosilk, that's a good one. Well, the ingredients list should be correct. Even then, don't forget go to the, because even I think I've done it, why does this ingredient list look exactly like this one on, say, Ulta or Sephora? And I jump over to the brand page because it's supposed to be right. Caitlin's curious, anyone getting anything fun from Ulta and Sephora? Brush cleaner, Montebello. Fucking good old, just like regular soap. There's the one at Walmart, all that called, was it Zote? Zote. It's like $1. Well, probably not anymore. It's probably $2 now. I use soap from my farmer's market. Well, across the United States, you've got to have farmer's markets, like every town, state. We have several of them here in Connecticut. So I buy all my soaps from him. And sometimes by the end of season, especially when you're hand making soap, they'll cut off the ends to square it up because by the time they get it out of the mold and everything. So sometimes you can even ask them, hey, do you have any of the soap ends? Because they're just going to either chuck them or who knows what they're going to do with them. But plenty of times he even had them. Sometimes it's near the end of the season where he'll have a big sleeve. Sometimes it's like 3 pounds of fucking just the soap ends where it was like each, end, like I said, so chopping it off. And then they'll sell it to you for like, $10 or something. And you're getting like 30 different ends or whatever. And it took me forever to go through that. But I try not to use anything that's harsh, like Irish Spring. You could probably use like a Dove or something, but it's like just the milder, the better. And just simple. Even there's regular, plenty of people use like Cinema Secrets, Beauty So Clean, things like that, where it's a liquid to clean your brushes, but that's more on the makeup artist side because you can go through those liquids quickly and they're not You know, they're not cheap. But regular old soap. And like I said, I'm just using it's like goat milk soap off the guy's goats in his farm, and it works fine. Occasionally, certain pigments, especially with me, it tends to be greens that tend to fucking. I got one here. Greens, for some reason, stain my brushes. This is a Persona brush. You see me use these all the time. I have like 6 of them. Because this is a denser brush. I usually use this in the crease. And I could go in with this bitch with everything in my fucking arsenal of even Dawn dish soap. Like, that's the one that'll take the oil out of the ducks and all this, you know, but it won't take some green pigment out of some fucking synthetic bristles. I've gotten, you know, most of it, but it's still just the tiniest tint of green. And sometimes pinks will do it. But I laugh. I go, with me, I find it's more greens for some reason. Stain my brushes, especially if they're pressed pigments. But just regular old, easy to use soap. You don't have to go, you can use baby shampoo, like any kind of Johnson's, like baby shampoo or whatever. Just something gentle. And especially if you're using natural hair bristle brushes, you really want to use, you know, gentle shit. Synthetics, go to fucking town. That's where those are synthetic. I'll bust out like the fucking dawn on them. Oh, I haven't used that one. Shelly said the Olaplex number 7 is a nice oil. Oh, Walgreens is 20% off for seniors every first Tuesday of the month. Great. If my mother was busting my ass, like, are you going to get the AARP card yet? Because those fuckers started sending me this fucking AARP shit when I was about 30 to 35. And I was like, what the fuck? Especially when you're like 35, 55 is like, yeah, oh my God. I'm like, what the fuck are these assholes doing? Why do they keep sending? I called. Hi, yeah. Take me off your goddamn mailing list. I am 35 years old. Oh, sure, we'll take you off. Oh, bullshit. Shit came in again. So I called again, like to call up, like, okay, yeah, put me on your list. Let's sign me up. Okay, name, address, date of birth. 4970. Oh, well, you're only like 35, 36. You don't qualify for this. Yeah, no shit. So for the second time, stop sending me this fucking trash mail. I don't need it for another 20 years or so. Like, stop. A third time, I sent in a copy of my fucking driver's license with like, again, stop sending me this fucking shit. I am not over 50. Enough. Like, you know, crushing me as like a 30 something going, don't try to make me some 50 fucking year old when I'm in my 30s. God damn it. Oh, I'll get that damn thing now. I could have got it even when I was 50. I just keep waiting because they'll even keep sending it where it'll change up the free gift. Like, oh, sign up, we'll give you a free gift. And I'm like, I'll wait till the next time, see what comes around. I should have jumped on the one where it was like they sent you a cooler that you could use and everything. And I was like, at the time, I was like, we have enough fucking coolers. And I was like, oh shit, I probably should have took the cooler. But I'll wait. I'll get that damn thing eventually. And I'll use it. Ooh, Refi Sculpt Serum. Nice. That's a lot of hair, Tracy. Yeah, when it's down to your waist. I think Laura's hair is that long too. That's a lot of hair. And don't forget, there's even these things. I mean, this one's from Bday So Clean. But, you know. And basically it's clean. But I'm the psycho who's going to still clean the brushes. But if I'm doing makeup here and sitting here, absolutely. I can take this, color switch it quickly, clean it up enough, done. But everybody's showing it. And again, you have to wash these. And then make sure you wash out the bottom because the product will fall through. It's just like, you know, squishy here. It will, if you pull it out, you'll see in the bottom, like, oh, there's a shitload of product in the bottom. And when I wash my brushes, I just wash this too. Like I said, I use this Bday So Clean. Again, I've been using this over a decade of, Like, again, like I normally don't do it on camera because it's fucking boring, first off, and nobody gives a shit. But anything I touch with my fingers, even though they're cleaned, all you need is one spritz and it'll, kill everything. And you can do it with, if you want to, like a 70% only alcohol. But just a quick spritz is all you need. I'll do this one too. I'll definitely touch that with my fingers. But again, that's a product I've been using for years. Oh, that's awesome. Buddy's dad gets carded, but he's asked for the senior discount. He looks super young. They can't believe he's in his 70s. Do you have to wait for the brush to dry before using it? Not necessarily, because if you're doing the dry brush, it's just going to be dry. The Beauty So Clean I have, because other than that, I'd be upstairs in the bathroom washing the brushes. My brushes are basically dry by the time I'm done washing it. Because say I wash a brush, washes. Now again, the brushes are always held down. You're trying not to get water into this ferrule. These hairs are only glued in. So when the water gets in here, it will eat through the fucking glue, and that's where people's brushes fall apart. So again, I wash it, rinse it off as much as I can, and then since I'm in the bathroom, I have an open tub, the shower curtain, because I always have big dogs, and you got to be able to get them in there to give them a bath. I can't have shower doors, all that bullshit. I just can't. Then I take it, and while it's again facing down, I can't do it on here, but I flick it real hard. And sometimes I'll do it against the curtain because then I can hear the water spraying out. Then I have a towel on the counter that is jacked up against something. How the fuck am I going to do this? Okay. So say I got the brushes here, and now the towel's flat like this. Bring the knee up. So now after I've washed the brush, I lean it. Standing up. So now any water that's left in here is going to come out. Oh my God. I see people put brushes down flat and I stroke out. Like, you don't have to put it on as much as an angle as I do. I do. I put it on a big angle. Because again, any water that's left in here, I want it out of there. But even if you took, something like that and just had it like this, it's just enough, again, where it's on an angle so that water is coming down. I have brushes that I've been using for over a decade that haven't fallen apart. Cocktail time. And I've been doing it that way forever. Because I even have a brush. I made my own brush holder / dryer. So then I just poke them through. Do I have it down here? It's upstairs. Fuck, it's upstairs. There is a video back in the day. Where the hell would it be? What would it have called it? Even my husband was in on it with me because we were on the floor over there trying to show you. I took this bin and then I take like the foam floaties almost, like the long foam, but this is more the foam you put around your pipes. And I cut slits into it. And then I take my brushes and jam them through the slits. So I could fit usually about 50 or 60 brushes on each side, or total. Like 30 brushes here, 30 brushes here that are hanging. So again, these are hanging now. But even over after washing them, like I said, I'm just kind of putting them there. So it's, again, it's on the towel. Wipe it off again. You could use your brushes wet. I mean, plenty of people do, especially on certain eyeshadows back in the day. We would wet a metallic to make it, hopefully pop more or something. I would tell you because as long as it's pretty dry, you should be able to use it. It should be fine. Exactly. A brush cleaner, it's because they do have more alcohol content. And again, it's for makeup artists to quickly sterilize their brushes. If, even working on their client, because don't forget to make like fashion shows and all this shit. They just end up with person after person in their chair. So they either have multiple brushes to just bam, because you don't want to touch somebody else's face after, you've used it on somebody, cross-contamination. So they have multiple brushes or they're cleaning them immediately with like the Cinema Secrets or something like that. And it's sterilized and ready to go. And it dries quickly. Like I said, some of mine are basically dry. The ones that take the longest or anything thick, especially like foundation brushes, because it's more dense. So those can take a while to dry. Yeah, don't use Irish Spring. Dr. Bronner's, he's old school too. Another one, big fucking jug of that. Shouldn't cost much. But just like it's Zote or Zote soap, Zote. Like it used to be a fucking $1. Like I said, I doubt it's a fucking $1 anymore, unfortunately. And I put a baby shampoo. Buddy, Dawn soap is the bomb. It even kills fleas off of dogs. Hey, Sheila. Weird. They told me they couldn't accept people under 45. I must have missed the first part about something. I'm not sure what you're talking about with the 45. Oh, because I don't think they knew my age if you were talking about the AARP. I don't know. Yeah, because even my mom, she hurt when she had that big cancer on her fucking head here, where they made a big S on her head. They basically shaved like the whole top of her head. And she couldn't dye her hair, obviously, for a while because she had to let it grow in, and her fucking hair came in beautiful. And me and her friends were both like, even I'm like, Mom, rock that shit. It's almost like you're blonde. You don't look, it's not like it didn't blow out her skin tone or anything like that. It looked really fucking good. I'm gray too, but I'm not enough. You've seen me on here. If you've been watching me for any time for years, you'll see me let me grow my fucking roots out sometimes to here. Fucking 2-3 inches out because I'm just curious to go, how much fucking gray is there? Like, and it's still not enough where I'd be like a full gray because then even then I'd let it grow out just to see what the fuck it looks like out of sheer curiosity. But at my mother's, it's like, Mom, you rock that. She's like, fuck that. My mother's 82 and still like, give me my light brown hair. And then I go dye her hair. I'm like, Mom, it looks really good. She's like, I don't give a shit. I am not walking around with gray hair. I'm like, okay, Mama, you got it. Whatever you want. Whatever Mama wants, Mama gets. Catch it up here. I love that everybody just chats in the comments. I do. But he loads up on the brush color switch tins at $1.25 tree. It's gonna be $2.25 tree soon. Yeah, the color switch things are great. Oh, Sheila's happy birthday. Gonna be 48. I remember those good old days. Exactly, Kat. You could do that too. She's using the heel of her hand to wipe it off. Yeah. Because it's, again, as long as you're not using it on another human where we can have cross contamination of bacteria and any of that, obviously. I'm just a lunatic of, trying not to get eye infections or anything. And I just, see, and I like washing my brushes. I hate it, but I love it. It's a pain in the ass when you're doing it. But like I said, I put my fucking tunes in, rock the fuck out, and I just separate everything. Eye brushes first. Then it goes into blush, highlighter, shit like that. And then foundation. And foundations last because I usually soap them up. Because usually they're, and occasionally I'm a good girl. I'll just take the brush upstairs and clean it. That's fucking rare though. Soap it up good. And, I have one of those brush pads. And I'll have, each one soaped up, sitting there in the sink. The water's off. And letting the soap do its thing. Giving it time to fucking chew through the foundation. So it's like, I'll go sit down, have a smoke, come back, then boom, shit rinses right out. And it comes out quickly instead of me almost trying to fight it. Because I might not wash my brushes sometimes for like a month. And it gets a little hard and crusty. So it's like, that's why I give the soap the time to do its thing. But I've done it, like I said, with the green. I'm over there like, I am going to get you out of this brush. I'm busting out the dawn. Then the Dawn doesn't take it out. I'm like, oh, come on. All right. Bust Up My Beauty So Clean, where that will literally take out like anything too. Nope. And then I give up. I go, okay, you could just stay this light tinted green. And I know it's not going to transfer the green onto my eye. I'm not worried about it. Just be on the brushes. You fucking girls. You are a cat. Oh my God, you guys are funny. Cat gives you disinfecting. I have never thought of that, of hang them with a rubber band on the shower curtain rod. Nope, never done that. Like I said, if you go way back in the videos, you would put in like, it would be something to the effect of how to make a brush holder or some shit. It's an older video. I know it is, but I know I left it up. I don't take any of my videos down. Something about building a brush holder. Because I learned it off a girl, I think it was Promise Fang back in the day. And she just used like a little smaller box, little plasticky smaller box. And when I was just like, oh no, I gotta go bigger, go home. I ain't got time for putting like 10 brushes because I know I was stacking them. So of course I used this big monster fucking bin. And then I put a towel in the bottom that's kind of all crinkled up. So it has, because some of the brushes are too heavy. Even I have like the sides where this one I fucked up. I cut the side pieces wrong where it would hold onto a heavier brush. So now if I even lay it in the bottom, it's still on an angle. And now it's, sitting on a bath towel to catch any extra water. But all the brushes normally, they're just hanging straight up and down. Hey, do whatever works, go, right? Oh, Tracy sees a Dollar Tree visit in the near future. Yeah, I love my set. It's upstairs though. But I can bring it down next week. I know I've showed it before. Because even mine, I decorated the outside of the bin. I took like boxes. That was one reason at one point I was keeping, say, the boxes that come with the makeup. And I just took them on the printer and put them on my printer and then photographed them, in full color, and then cut them out. So it was like back when we actually read magazines. I know that's not a thing anymore, but it'd be like, you're beautiful and like fun little quotes. And I would, again, just kind of cut around it, make a photocopy of it. And then I just, strategically tape them in, whether it was just the tape on the back. And so the brush holder looked cute. And of course, that's kind of gotten all ripped off over time. And I think I don't know if there's anything on it now, but it was fun to do at the time, little hodgepodge of my little brush keeper. I know it's like a wild, you see the conversation here, it's hysterical. I'm trying to teach you. Somebody will learn something. Beauty So Clean is what I use for my makeup disinfection. Guys are fucking nuts. I thought I was crazy. Oh, that definitely, Teresa. That's a good one too. Mrs. Myers would be a good brush cleaner. Like I said, just nothing real harsh. Like, I mean, Greg's an Irish Spring fucking user. I buy him that shit by the, big old fucking 12 pack or whatever. But I wouldn't clean my brushes with it. Fucking Marsha. Holy shit. Now that's an amazing thing, Sheila. How can you not own a foundation brush? I'll give it to you, girl. And even that, Sheila, yeah, that's as much as a pain in the ass of like washing the brushes. It's just when you go to pick that brush and it's new and it's clean and it's like, oh yes, oh God, yes, yes, yes. And then you feel accomplished. And like I said, it's just to me a good rock out section. Just have fun with it, And then I'm like I said, it's doing batches. The eye brushes, I can hammer through those. The blush bronzer, all that. That's pretty easy. It's just the cream products. Then I go, oh, let those just, like I said, kind of chew through it a little more, give it some time, and then it rinses right out. Because a couple times I'm like, God, Jesus Christ, I'm putting more soap. And I'm like, Brenda, let it fucking sit. Like, just call them fucking smoke. Just keep them, you know, they're still pointed up. And let them just do their thing. How's this eyeshadow looking? It's nothing dry. I was trying to see if it creased, but sometimes when you have the like a duochrome on, it'll look like a crease and it's not. They both worked out pretty though. Nice. I mean, I try to keep up on what the fuck I'm doing here. Hi, Sarah. Hope you're having a good week. Yep, good old Dutch oven. Yay, Patty made one. Exactly. Sheila, I mean, who am I answering her? Yeah, Dawn could be a little rough, but that's where I would just go with something like a baby shampoo. And especially, like I said, there's, you know, between your natural hair brushes and synthetics just fucking have at it. Yeah, most of my brushes, I use them, I usually consistently because I have, you know, my over here, they're over here, they're over here, they're fucking everywhere. And I got drawers full of them, fucking drawers full of them. No foundation or lip brush. Damn. Well, that would, you wouldn't know. Well, lip brushes would be more, obviously, it would be like something like that, where you gotta need something to pick it up. And then you don't have to use technically a fucking lip brush. I mean, you just use, you know, again, any kind of synthetic brush. This would be even quicker because it'd be on, done. But sometimes you want that lip brush for precision, is what that's mainly used for. Exactly, Shelly. Yeah, the brushes are 98% dry before I even lay them on the towel. That's why I said just by shaking them out and getting out that extra water. And again, like I always try to do it all. Never fails. Like say I put fucking nails on, and I'm like, shit, I gotta wash my brushes. And I've tried to do it with like just a pair of like, you know, latex gloves on, you know, disposable ones. And I fucking hated it because I go, I need to feel the bristles. Because then I can even feel like, and I can even see it when you're cleaning it. If all of a sudden, like you got a batch here, like, you know, mid center or something, like they're kind of stuck together, you go, those aren't fucking clean. So then I really concentrate on that one area to go, get that fucking shit out of there. And I noticed when I had the gloves on, I kept going, well, is it, because I could tell by the texture of the brush, is it clean? And I'm like, fuck, I go, fuck the nails. If they fall off, they fall off. I was just like, I have to feel the brushes while I'm cleaning them. So I know if it's, you know, any product left in there or anything. Peppermint oil. Why does this basement smell minty fresh? Oh, I just hate spiders. Yeah, that's one thing I definitely hate is spiders. It's the only thing I don't like is spiders. Other bugs I can fucking deal with, but spiders, no. Even one time I think a spider came down when I was fucking filming. Oh, I don't know where the fucker came, and I just panicked. I was just like jumped out of the fucking chair, and I'm like hunting for like a magazine to go just to smash the son of a bitch in. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, I see a spider, I'll just run through a fucking wall. It's crazy. What time is it? I still haven't changed my fucking clock down here, so it's actually what, quarter after 10. Okay. I just got my ladder's over here. All I have to do is take the ladder over here, but get up on the fucking wall up here and change the goddamn clock. It's more fun to know what time is it? Who gives a shit? And it's funny, I never even smoked down here until I started doing lives. Because I'm like, I just need a fucking cigarette now and then. Ooh, Tracy got the new Too Faced tubing mascara. It's pretty good so far. And the new Armani mascara. I think I did. I don't think I did any mascaras. I was about to throw in a mascara, and I'm like, am I delusional? I have a whole fucking drawer of mascaras right there that need to be used. Even my girlfriends know, well, girl, you run out of shit. Just ask me. I have backups of fucking everything. Sometimes 3, 4. Oh, hey, do you happen to have this? Yep. All right. I'll put it, I'll send it over to you. I'll give it to you next time we have lunch or something. And that cat was shopping at Dollar Tree and Shoppers this week. And bought makeup at both places. There you go. I'm just curious of what the hell's going to happen with these tariffs, though, with makeup. And I've seen multiple small brands where they're like, we're not going to raise our price. And I'm like, you're going to go under. How the hell are they going to pay these exuberant fucking taxes and not pass it on to us? If they could pull it off, right on. But I'm thinking, ain't no fucking way, man. They're just, this is like a fucking game right now. 125% tax. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, do the math, peeps. Oh, this was $5. All of a sudden you go back, and now everything hits and you go, why is this like $12 fucking dollars when it was 5? Because what we'll notice the most is probably definitely through Elf and even Wet and Wild. And even my mother was like, hell yeah. She's been with me shopping plenty of times. So she knows that the Elf, especially back in the day, the shit started at what, $1? I don't think anything was more than 5. And even when they came out with that dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, I think it's called, and it was like $14, I think people were just like, what? Wait a minute, $14 fucking dollars. Your shit's normally, say 5 to 8 now or something. And even Wet and Wild, I've noticed on one of their fucking highlighters I picked up, it was like $8. I'm like, this used to be like $4 fucking dollars, and this is pre-tariff. So it's like, this is going to be really interesting of what happens because, wow, like, who the fuck knows what the hell is going to go on? This is just going to be, I don't know. And I just laughed going, do I really need to buy makeup in reality? No. I said, the only thing I'd have to repurchase is foundations. And even then, I probably got 50, 60 of them still sitting here, which is disturbing enough to me to go because I'm buying another one. Like, oh my God, I'm fucking crazy. How's my the little guy out front? I haven't seen them too much. They'll catch me sometimes, like when I'm walking down to get the mail or something or driving in with the car. Hey, B. They're fucking cute, though. And you know me, I don't like kids, but as long as they're, they just wave and gotta say hi, that's fine. I mean, even me and the mom will be talking, and the kid was so cute that one day. We have those big dumpsters that, the truck comes and picks up and dumps. And mine's sitting at the end of the driveway because it's like 200 feet down. He's like, can I bring your garbage can back for you? I'm like, have at it, little man. Kid's like 5 years old. He dragged that fucking thing all the way down, put it right back next to the other ones. I was like, hold on. Ran inside. Thank God I always have chocolate. Come on. Who doesn't always have chocolate somewhere hidden? Grabbed a couple. I always have like the minis and stuff because I'm just happy with sometimes just a mini piece of chocolate. Went and grabbed them 2 like little candy bars and came up. Here you go. He's like, oh, thanks. Can I bring it back again? I'm like, well, not today, but maybe next time. I'm laughing. I'll just have the kid keep. Yeah, I'll pay you off in chocolate. Keep bringing my dumpster back for me. Yeah, I agree, Liz. These fucking tariffs, it's going to be... That's what I've kind of read, Kat, that she said beauty and luxury is supposed to be hit hard. And at this point, who knows? But again, we all buy enough product where we have a pretty good generalized idea. And I know, like I said, I could pull up my fucking receipts. Literally, you can go right on your Sephora app, your Ulta app, and go, past orders. What the fuck did this cost me then? Holy shit, it's this now? Because if they start price gouging, they're gonna fuck themselves, because a good majority of us have way more fucking makeup than we could ever use. So that will make us cut back. And they'll just be like, well, now you're either gonna have to cut your fucking prices back, and these fucking billionaire corporations, they ain't fucking losing to begin with. I mean, what this cost Colourpop? A fucking dollar overall? I'm talking the whole fucking thing. Between the packaging, even though it's a magnetic pan, the product, and then they, they spent $1 and they're selling it for, I don't even know what the fuck this goes for. Say $5 to $8 or something. So they're making fucking money. But all of a sudden, if this was $5 and now it's 12, I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself. Going, I have plenty of blush. Or I better have a coupon to get the money off to try to get it back to the original price. This is going to be a fucking roller coaster this year. It's going to be wild. Oh, yeah, skincare will go through the roof, everything. Yep, Brenda don't like those little fuckers. And I don't. I'm not a kid person. I've always admitted that. Not a kid person. As long as they're not screamers, the screamers are the worst. Man, that shit just like, especially in a restaurant, holy fuck, man, a kid fucking screams. Just to see me like shiver and go, time to go. Suck up your fucking food. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Especially if it keeps going. And it was funny. Me and my mom went to lunch probably last week, 2 weeks ago. We go to lunch at least once a week. And the lady goes to sit us literally at a table right next to a couple with a tiny little baby at the end, in the little sleepy thing, whatever the fuck it's called. And I just like, oh my God. I look at my mother like, oh, we'll see. That baby never made a fucking peep. Even at one point, the mother picked it up. No screaming, no yelling, no nothing. It was tiny, but even when they're tiny, they got some fucking lungs on them. And I was just like, whew. Because I'm one of those, if that kid would have started launching off the fucking rails, I'd have been like, can I get a box to go and check, please? Get me out of here immediately. Because I can't. There's screaming kids in me, hell no. And I get that where kids in the neighborhood come over. Hey, can so-and-so come out and play? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I agree, Marsha. Ulta has really cut back on the nice platinum diamond gifts. Absolutely. I'm stocked up on TP too. It's just one of those things of every time I go to Walmart, I'm just like, fuck it. Just grab one, and usually a thing of paper towels too. Like, it's not like I'm not going to fucking use them. And then I had recently cleaned out Greg's closet. And so the whole bottom of the closet right now is just packed solid with toilet paper and my kick-ass helmet and everything. I want to make sure I have my helmet in the closet so nothing happens to it. And the paper towels, I stocked those in the one of our hallway closets and just have them stacked in there. Because again, you're going to use it anyway. Oh, absolutely. Damn. Yep. Use those shadows as blush. Absolutely. Don't forget, you could use lipstick as blush. You got a favorite lipstick of, do I have an actual lipstick? I got liquids and every fucking kind of thing over here. And Wayne Goss shows it all the time. Say you just have a regular, lippy, put a little bit on your cheek, and then just fucking blend it out. I mean, this is very bright, obviously, just for demonstration purposes only. But women have been doing that for fucking probably since they had makeup. Oh, a little blush on the cheek, a little on the lip. Good to go. I'm going to have a pink finger. These are awesome, though, the Maybellines. Oh, my God, a school bus driver. Shelly, whoo, you like Miss Crabtree? I'd be Miss Crabtree from South Park. Sit down and shut up. South Park's still one of the few cartoons that I actually do watch. And they're coming out with a new fucking season. I'm like, yes. Love South Park. Yeah, I'll call a baby an it occasionally. That tends to piss off parents. Well, I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl sometimes. I don't know where the fuck to dress it. Shut it the fuck up. Oh, thank you, Laura. She thinks SNL's new tonight. Good. I didn't check. Girl, you are a fucking saint. Shelly is a saint for being a bus driver for 18 years. Holy shit. I'd either have to have earplugs in or I couldn't do it. I'd be Mr. Crabtree of sit down and shut up, you little fuckers. I'd be fired immediately. I wouldn't last a day. I'd probably quit within an hour. I'd be halfway through the route. Yeah, you better send somebody out because I'm fucking out of here. I'll walk home. Yeah, I just don't like when people don't, it's but I give the people credit because I've seen them in stores. If you know your kid's a runner, and then I see a person that has like the little leash thing on him, where he's got like a little, harness. I've actually thanked those people. I'm like, you know what? Good for you. Because you got a runner and you can keep his ass under control. Because I have been in Walmart plenty of times where there is a fucking tiny little human. I don't know how fucking old they are, but they are tiny. In an aisle by themselves. Mommy. Mommy. They are fucking lost. I'm thinking this kid's going to get fucking kidnapped. Because all it's going to take is a motherfucker run, grab this fucker, and go right out the door. And then, I'll just sometimes it's almost like I'll kick back at another aisle and be like, how long is it going to take this fucking mother to figure out she lost her fucking kid? And the bitch will be like 4 or 5 aisles down. And then screaming, get over here. And I'm like, you should have your fucking kids taken away. Keep them with you. What the fuck are you doing? People will snag a little child like that and gone. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm sure you have seen it all. God damn. I do love my helmet. Now it's coming back to riding time. I even got my new leather jacket. I'm ready to go riding. See, there you go. She got a lippy, too light on her lips, but works on her cheeks. Perfect. Absolutely. Exactly. You got to play with it. It's makeup. It just washes off. And sit on your bottom and get out of the aisle. I've even had a couple friends who were teachers. And I mean, this little shit, he couldn't have been more than 5 or 6 or something. I don't even know where the fuck he got the scissors, but this kid came at her with a fucking pair of scissors like he was going to fucking stab her. Luckily, she was able to grab him and get the fucking scissors out. And these parents had the audacity, I'm just going to call the kid Billy, and be like, well, what did you say to Billy to upset him? I looked at my girlfriend. I was like, I would have stabbed the fucking parents right then. I go, they would have been eating those fucking scissors going, are you kidding me? What little Billy? Fuck little Billy. Your kid should not be coming at somebody with a pair of fucking scissors. That's a future fucking serial killer. Like, holy Christ. Oh, Sheila, a kid can find me out of a crowd of 100 fucking people, and my friends and husband have seen it happen multiple times. They'll at a party, and one person will bring their child for some reason. Like, dude, this is all adults. What are you doing even bringing this child? You couldn't find a babysitter? And we'll be standing there, and I could, I'll catch the little bastard coming. And that fucking kid will, and next thing, and kids will come up to me and just wrap right around like my fucking leg. And you would think I was being held hostage because usually when a kid does that, I'm like this, going, get it off me. That's where the it usually comes in. Get this thing off me now. Like, seriously. Whoever's with me is just like, Jesus Christ. It's, the one person in this whole fucking room who doesn't like kids. And the kids just come at me like a fucking magnet. And this would be whether I had blonde hair, brown hair, blue hair. Like, it wasn't like, oh, this person has blue hair, I'm going to go. No. Natural colored, any colored. And I'm just like, you think I'm being held hostage? Go get it off me. Get it off me. Get it off me now. It's freaky. Well, at least you got great benefits and pay. As long as you can put up with it, like, right on. Exactly, Buns. I even got the right shirt on now. Fuck you. Can't wait to wear this in public. And I'm the crazy bitch who will wear this in public. I don't give a fuck. She hides in the stores because they'll find her. All summers and holidays off. They all love Miss Shelley. I bet they all do love Miss Shelley. Exactly, cat. It's like a cat that heads straight to the person who's allergic to him or hates him. Exactly. She'll help I'm being attacked by a tiny human. That would be me. I don't know, Marsha, because they still need to have that on the packaging. But that's where our FTC or FTC, FCC, well, I've had a little drink here. She said they're going to shut the fuck up about our expiration date. It costs money to pay for those tests because they need to pay for those tests. And especially it's more testing when it comes down to like SPF and products. That's a huge one. That takes months of testing. Oh, yeah, I agree. Yeah, people they've looked at me like I had 3 fucking heads, and I'm like, get your fucking child off me now. Shelley, I've met future felons. Oh, I'm sure you have. Because I don't want to touch the kid, because I'm like, I ain't in trouble for touching this fucking kid, but I want to shake that leg and just toss the kid across the fucking room. That would be awesome. But I can't even do that because I don't want to, somebody will bring up fucking charges on me. They find you, they do. Oh, nice girl. She's got seniority. Nice. Got the nice cushy root. Very nice. Well, yeah, because don't forget, even Marsha, I've seen on even like a lot of the K beauty, even the stuff that was from Temu would have expiration dates on the fucking box. And I was shocked, like, at least they're putting an expiration date. I mean, and again, if you're going to throw the box, but again, you could still even take a little sticker or something, a little label maker and go like, hey, this is the expiration date. But sometimes they even print it on the product where it's, written in there too of the exact date. Like, oh, this expires October 2nd, 27. Cool. At least you have a fucking expiration date on it. Skincare I go through pretty quick, so that I don't worry about like expirations as I put so goddamn much of it on. Oh, they better not be vandalizing your car. Exactly, about your homing beacon. Yeah, because there is an app, Marsha. I swear I had it on one of my fucking phones where you were able to scan stuff and it would tell you like the expiration date. Because it would be like, even when like I first probably started going to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all that, I'm like, is this shit old? And then I was just like, wait a minute. And then I'm trying to, because even now you could Google like, what year did the Urban Decay whatever palette come out? So you go, oh, okay, well, it came out then. And then you can go, oh, that was only like a year ago, but it's already like in here or whatever. Because even like that Gwen Stefani stuff is always, that was quickly in there. So when I was like, Gwen came out with her, that Give Beauty. And then I remember I was in TJ Maxx and I go, what the, is she going out of business? Because I was like, why is this shit already in here? But again, it's that clean beauty. So it was expiring so quick that they end up having to dump, any backstock they have before it expires. Because, everything has a shelf life, for Christ's sakes. Some, thing. That was decades ago. Oh, the electric palette? Oh, I have that. I still have all my Urban Decay. They love to hug me. Aw. Not my first rodeo. But again, you have to like children to be a bus driver. Right? I could not be, a bus driver if a person who hates children. And I wouldn't say I hate them. I just, not my thing. Not my thing. I mean, people want to have them, have them. I like my life of doing whatever the fuck when I want, not having that responsibility. And even as a teenager and all that, 20s, I never went, oh, I can't wait to have kids. No, that shit never came out of my mouth. I've told you, even when Greg asked me to marry him out of the blue, I was like, whoa. If you want kids, you are with the wrong girl. I love you. I will give you this ring back. But if you're hell bent on having kids, I'll send you on your merry fucking way because I'm not having them. Period. Nobody's going to force me into this or try to guilt trip me into this because you can't guilt trip me into anything. But it's like, it's not happening. I said, I want to be able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, and not have to worry about babysitters or kids screaming and up all fucking night and diapers. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Mm-mm. Yeah, and Give is still around. Absolutely. But yeah, I don't know if it has to do with the expiration date because some of this clean beauty. That's where I try to buy anything that doesn't say clean beauty because those expiration dates, especially on cream products, are like 3 months. I said, who the fuck is using up a blush in 3 months, regardless? I mean, I'm sure you could push it, obviously, 6 months. I mean, like eyeshadow palettes that are a decade old. They're still fine. It's a powder product. But any kind of cream products, that's the shit that goes bad quickly. And that could be any of them, whether it's clean beauty or not. It depends on the oils they used in it or, whatever binders. It comes down to a lot of factors. And because, everybody has their own formulas. They have cooties. Yes, they do have cooties. Oh, God. Yeah, I can't take the kids. I have cooties. Yeah, they got to get back to using preservatives. Exactly. And that's great, Kat. Yeah, she likes it. And you're a great aunt. I'm sure you are. Absolutely. And it's not like I'm mean to kids intentionally. It's like I said, if they, hi, how you doing? Oh, good. You, okay, bye. And even the kids figured out, like, even Greg was dying one day because the kids out here. So I think the day we were looking for the goddamn baby fucking turtle in the grass that we couldn't find. And next thing the kid grabs a fucking, the badminton thing. And Greg's over like by our little stream river. And next thing, this kid has me like hitting the fucking thing back and forth to him. And Greg, all of a sudden, he's like, looks over like, he grabs his phone and next thing he's recording, going, I need evidence. I can't believe this is happening. I'm like, me either. Shut up. Ding, hit the fucking, I got to play badminton, no big deal. But it was hysterical. I'm like, again, just going, oh my God. Okay. Yeah, clean beauty is a made up word anyway. That's all new with the past, 5 to not even 10 years. Oh, there you go, Sheila. Exactly. I agree with that too, Kat. It's nice when adults talk to kids like people. Right. You don't have to baby talk them and all that. They are little humans. But they still need to learn. Please, thank you, you're welcome. Just normal shit. Instead of just screaming their fucking heads off. He got away with his parents every time. And even nowadays, like back in the 70s, 80s, oh my God. Again, no seatbelt in cars, all that was bad enough. But when his kids left in the morning, we didn't come home until it was fucking dark out. Our parents didn't know where the fuck we were most of the time. Now all these kids have cell phones or trackers. Their fucking parents got them like jacked up like fucking GPS and shit, knowing exactly where they are. I'm like, and I was always honest with my mother anyway. Being an only child, it's like, what the fuck am I going to lie about? I can't lie because I'm the one. If you break something, you can't go, oh, my imaginary friend did it. It's I broke it. Or, Mom, sorry, I broke a dish or something. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm even smart enough as a kid to go, can't really bust anybody else out. Because I tell my friends who have brothers and sisters, obviously they're going to throw it off on their sibling. He did it. She did it. As I'm staring in the middle going, you motherfucker, you did it. I saw you do it. Ooh, homemade ice pops. Yeah, is it almost 11? Oh, Rosie, feel better, darling. Mwah. I can't believe you're still going through. Hopefully you got it kind of under control. I hope you do, girl. Yeah, get some rest, darling. I think I'm gonna get some rest too. Get all this back off to get ready for Saturday Night Live. I hope it's new. Like I said, you always got to have a laugh. Well, even once a day. I'd be happy if anybody has a laugh once a week. Like I said, I try to watch comedy all the time because, wow. But I've always loved comedy and love a good laugh. And, waiting for the comedians to come and, go to the comedy shows and all that because I like a good laugh. You got to laugh. And that's why I'm just a goofy bitch anyway. Well, let's do crazy swatches. And again, if somebody could just pop on and see that and they fucking laugh, that makes my day. To go, I made you laugh. Imaginary friends from multiple personalities. You'll never know. See, I'm glad you laughed, Laura. Thank you for the birthday love. Teresa, love you, darling. It's going to take time, and you know that because you're probably still just coming off the shock wave of. I'm still shocked of this happened to somebody I know. We've all seen again of a lot of times things don't hit you until it either happens to you or to someone you know. I watch Ryan Hall all the time. I've seen these tornadoes tear through shit, and I've seen the aftermath the next day, and you're just like, damn. You feel bad. But now when it happens to someone you know, I'm crushed. Going, I don't. I would personally be, holy fuck, of like a thunderstorm. I think I'd be diving under the fucking couch and just freaked out after this because an F3 tornado is holy hell. And to survive it and to come out alive after it and even all your shit is fucking just destroyed, that's a mind blower. But Teresa, you're strong. You got this, girl. We love you. I've told you need anything, you fucking call me, text me, email me. I got you. Because I'm just like, I'm floored. I've just, because again, I don't know anybody who's actually been through that. I've been in earthquakes and all kinds of stupid shit like that, but never a fucking tornado. I mean, we haven't jumped the house here, but it didn't hit my house or anything like that. It hit more trees and shit around here. It wasn't, that devastating. That's devastating what Miss Teresa went through. We love you, girl, and you know that. We got you. Oh, yay. I made Patty. She was cleaning her beauty room up. And see, you guys give me a good laugh. Exactly. Yeah, Teresa, reach out to any of us. You need help. And even our friend Rosie, who just signed off, she lives in California. She has lost everything twice to fires. That alone is another thing to make you just go. Because say you had to leave during the fire, and even that would be a fucking mind-crushing blow to pull up to where your house was and to see a pile of fucking ash and just be like, what the fuck? And that's, again, that's got to be a brutal just mind fuck of start over. And that's where it brings you strength, to go, okay, there's nothing you can do. I mean, you deal with insurances and all that, and they better not try to fuck with Teresa because I'll know. But people pay into all this, help these people. And I know Ryan Hall's team was right down into all of Tennessee and helping everybody out. Like I said, he's got warehouses across the U.S. Good dude. Very good dude. No, you're welcome, Teresa. Yeah, please like the video. It helps a girl out. Yeah, tornadoes are scary. Hurricanes. My one girlfriend, even in Florida, first the hurricane, one of them that was only a couple years ago, destroyed her fucking house. They're in the middle of rebuilding this thing. Now, it was pretty good. It had more than the frame and everything. It was pretty much up and rebuilt, but not moved in yet. And they were staying in like a fifth wheel in the driveway. The house caught on fucking fire. And then that burned down to a fucking cinders. She's just another one, just like, what the fuck? It got wiped out by a fucking hurricane and then a fucking fire as you're rebuilding it. Like, talk about a double dose of what the fuck. It was just like, oh my God. I'm like, oh my God, Sue. just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yes. Love you, ladies. Everyone, thank you for showing up. You know I appreciate you all because we have some fun here. And again, any fucking brands, ask me if I got it. I will fucking swatch it. I'll show it to you. I'll put it on. You know, I'm always here to help. You know you're getting an honest opinion out of me. I don't bullshit you because I have no fucking reason to bullshit you. Why bullshit you? I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of a product. Good, bad, expensive, cheap. You know? It's just makeup. Makeup and skincare. Yes. Good one, Sheila. Yes, remember, tomorrow is Self-Love Sunday. I try to do a little self-love every day. We all need a little love every day now and again. But Sundays are that day to gotta fucking breathe. Gotta breathe, which is hard. It's very hard. You're welcome, Marsha. You're welcome, Kat. Yes, and I will definitely see you ladies next week, and we'll do the big old Sephora haul and whatever the fuck else probably shows up. I never know. But we'll have some fun as always. Love y'all. Again, thank you for spending your time with me. I truly appreciate you all. I will see you all very soon. And do that self-love. Mwah. Good night.